This is rivalry, built on passion, pride, and purpose. Two teams with the same dream, but for one nation, 5 long years of heartbreak. The hurt was real. The hunger, even more so. But last year, the tide turned. This band of brothers and sisters stood tall. We know this time the World 11 will be back for redemption. United by skill, by spirit, and by the same hunger for glory. And that's what makes this beautiful game sing. Because this is more than a game. It's a cause greater than ourselves. A mission that reaches far beyond the pitch. This is Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025. And now, we go again.
Hello, my friends. It's Sunday night. A Sunday night in June when the football season's over. So what are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to strap ourselves in for Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025!
Look at that. High fives already. Yes, we are back at the Theatre of Dreams, this Old Trafford. And back to give you your annual fix of legendary footballers doing what they do best.
Oh, yeah. And A-list celebs doing what they do. Well, in some cases worse, but God, we love them for trying, don't we?
We sure do, Dermot. And most importantly, they're all giving up their time to help raise money for UNICEF so they can change the lives of children around the world.
Absolutely. Now, we have a packed show for you tonight. Full to overflowing it is. And somewhere in the middle, we've got to squeeze in a football match. So here's what we are laying on for you lucky people this evening.
Any minute now, the teams will be stepping off their coaches and joining us right here.
Oh, yeah. Alex and I will be taking the forensically deep dive into the minds of the coaching teams and players. Who knows what awful things will uncover.
And joining us as pundits Mary Earps and Lee Mack, plus a certain Big Zoo who's currently on the World 11 coach.
Oh, yeah. Up in the commentary booth, expert Sam Matterface and not-so-expert Jason Manford will be taking us through the match.
And after strapping on his boots for the World 11, there'll be no half-time oranges for platinum-selling, award-winning singer-songwriter Dermot Kennedy, as he's going to be performing live.
Look at that. We said the players were arriving any minute. That minute is right about now.
Yes, first up is the reigning Soccer Aid champions this year, managed by none other than former heavyweight champion of the world. Can you tell I've already wanted to say that?
Yeah.
Always wanted to say it is Tyson Fury and Manchester United's record goal scorer Wayne Rooney. It's the England team, everyone. Yes.
As if he needed no introduction, for goodness sake. Louis coming off third.
The crowd are loving it.
There we go. Star the last of us and Game of Thrones. Bella Ramsey's here, everyone.
Olympic gold medalist Sir Mo Farah.
Oh, the great man himself, Harry Redknapp's here. There he is.
There he is.
Tyson.
Woo-hoo. Tyson's making his way over to us right now. Okay, through the madness. Tyson, come and join us. Wayne, Denise, come on, good to see you. Jill Scott, Wayne, welcome. Wow. Whew.
Oh, Tyson, let's start with you. Here we are, the shadow of Old Trafford, huge Manchester United fan, your manager of England. How are you feeling?
Feeling absolutely fantastic. We're at the Theatre of Dreams in Manchester with all these fine, fabulous people. All the fans have turned out, and all we need now is a victory for England. Come on!
Got good tactics. You got the tactics, or is it all about the motivation?
Win, win, win.
Absolutely love that.
But this is your first Soccer Aid. I can't believe it. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right, a little bit nervous, but really looking forward to this experience. I mean, listen to the fans. It's going to be epic out there. And as Tyson said, we're going for an England win.
Fitness good?
Fitness is all right.
And Denise, actually, your mum's a big Manchester United fan, right?
My mum is a huge Man U supporter. It's just ridiculous. She's in there, literally probably kissing the turf right now.
Jill Scott, you are used to winning trophies, the Euros, you've done the lot. You lifted the trophy last year. How important is it to get your hands on it again?
Do you know what? When we do this for UNICEF, I'm always like, it's great, we're raising money for charity, but we do really want to win. I think as an athlete, when you cross that white line, you just can't get rid of that winning mentality. So we're excited to hopefully lift it again.
Wayne, how excited are you to be back here at Old Trafford, taking part, winning? Is it all about winning for you as well?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it's great to be back at Old Trafford. It's always nice to come back here. But yeah, as everyone said, you know, we want to win the game. It's your pride, your personal pride comes into play, and long training week for everyone to get themselves in the best shape, and hopefully we can go and win.
Okay, right, we don't want to keep you any longer. We know preparation and the warm-up and everything's key, so it's time to send you off. You think the fans are loud out here? Wait till you get inside. Right, best of luck, best of luck. See you after, Tyson.
Give it up for your England team!
Wow, okay.
Louis Tomlinson's walked literally 2 metres right here. Poor guy can't get inside.
It is wild. There's a reason why we play this match every year, and it's not just the football. Here are some of this year's famous faces to remind us why we are all here tonight.
This may be the biggest and best football game in the galaxy, but the reason behind it is even bigger. Here's the deal.
Every year, we come together to play this game that we love.
And support UNICEF by raising money to help children.
Because the truth is, in lots of places, it's really tough to be a child.
And some of those children live in really hard-to-reach places.
The money you give during Soccer Aid goes directly to help children all over the world.
Your donations can pay for things and people and programmes that will make a massive difference to children's lives.
This is why we play.
This is why we play. This is why we play.
We play so that children get vaccinated.
So they have enough nutritious food to eat.
So they can get an education.
So they can grow up healthy, happy, and able to play.
We play so that they can play.
Life for millions of children around the world is incredibly tough every day.
But UNICEF will support children in any and every way it can.
So tonight, when you're watching that football game, please enjoy it, have a good time.
But please, remember why we're playing this game in the first place.
Your support means the world.
To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818.
If you can, please donate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
Yes, you heard them. Your money does brilliant things, so if you can, please make a donation. And you can do it now, and then you can relax and enjoy the show, knowing you've already played a massive part.
Let's put your feet up. We are delighted to partner again with the Children's Investment Fund Foundation, who's going to be doubling every donation up to £5 million, which means if you give £20, UNICEF will get 40, and your donation will double the difference for children's life. It's that simple. Donating Soccer Aid appeal is simple as anything. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Text cost to your donation plus one standard rate message.
Or donate by phone. You can call 0330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges may apply, and you must be 16 or over, and please do ask the bill payer's permission. You can also donate online. Yeah,
they do.
Asking, they say.
They said bill payer's permission, they went, ah! It's for anything.
It's also on the website, which is shown on the screen now.
Yeah, and get the go cameras ready, because this little guy's popping up all over the show. That, of course, is a QR code. You can scan it to donate. But let anyone ever crack that code. It's impossible. No.
Right, you have feasted your eyes on the England.
Oh, yeah.
It is only fair you now get a look at their opponents. And spoiler alert, Dermot, it's pretty scary.
It's pretty scary. They are back with a vengeance to reclaim the trophy they believe is rightfully theirs. It's the World 11 team! Ladies and gentlemen, the king is back at Old Trafford. Peter Schmeichel is here. And Toby is here as well, as is Diamond.
Martin, good to see you. Diamond. Toby. Peter. Come in, come in. I love Peter. Here, you've got your backpack. You are ready to go. Back at Old Trafford on the management team. Just to remind you that the World 11 did concede 6 goals last year, Peter. Is that why they've called you in?
It could be. We worked really, really hard during the week on not conceding goals, so hopefully that's gonna happen today. I tell you what, I love that. I love your outfit there.
Say thank you.
You look fantastic.
No, he's a charmer, isn't he? Absolute charmer.
I got a tattoo, Peter. Don't worry, I got mine tattooed.
Toby, you're a huge Manchester United fan. We know, obviously, you're used to the massive online audiences, but how's it going to feel for you being out there today?
It's so surreal. I'm sharing a picture of some absolute legends and club legends specifically, and in front of a crowd at the ground I've watched football at all my life, basically. It's going to be amazing.
Sure is.
Toby, have you found the training this year? Because, I mean, just to turn up and see like, so many Manchester United legends you're playing with must be so excited.
It's surreal, and they've all still got their technique. You never lose it, for real, and they are absolutely incredible. But they're also just amazing individuals. They've made us all feel so included. Yes. As a first-timer, it's been incredible.
Nice vibe, isn't there? Well, I tell you what, someone that wants that win more than anyone else I know alive today is you. Martin, management team today, you need that trophy back. What are you going to tell the team?
I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. I've got to say, I think last year I think we took a bit of a doing, but I really like what I'm seeing in training. I think our celebs are great. That's where you win it. So no, and I think we've got it worked to. England always put their best team out first. So if we're still in the game at half-time, I fancy us.
Well, someone who desperately wants a goal is you, Livy Diamond. You were telling me last night just to be the first celeb female goal scorer. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
I mean, I would absolutely love that. So I'm going to try my hardest. Do it for you, Dermot.
Well, listen, I've seen you at training, and you know, I mean, you got a shot on you.
You know, I went away, worked super hard for a year, prayed for that call-up again, and I got it. So we're fit as a fiddle. Ready.
Good luck.
I can feel it, Diamond. You scored a peach in training, so I want to see it out there. Right, we're not going to keep you out here. You need to get inside. Massive good luck. Okay? Go and enjoy it. We'll see you soon. It's the World 11! See you after.
They are focused. They are focused.
Okay, right. Time now for a break, and also time for us to say goodbye to the fans out there.
Oh, see you fans. You've been amazing. Get inside. Come on.
Because when we return, we're going to be inside the Theatre of Dreams, Dermot.
See you later.
Soon. Hello and welcome back to Soccer Aid from UNICEF, live from Old Trafford in Manchester. Look, he is so excited.
It's easy for you. You're used to playing in front of people. Trust me, you never get... What is this?
We need to move from this spot, Dermot.
Thanks. The atmosphere's been very nicely. I tell you what, it's absolutely anyone is here tonight, including certainly Julia Roberts, if you don't know.
Who?
I know, Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Manchester United.
Oh my gosh, give me a moment. Also, joining us right now to soak everything in like human sponges. Yep. It's our match pundits who need no introduction, apart from this one.
Oh, how you doing, you okay? It is talking amongst themselves in class. It's multiple BAFTA winner and current Soccer Aid World 11 squad member, Big Zoo. Euro 22 winner, Queen of Stops herself, Mary Earps. Hey, Mary.
Hello.
And none other than Soccer Aid legend. He's been there on both sides. He got sacked by England. He went to World 11. He scored the winning goal. He scored the winning penalty. There's no stopping him apart from today when he's not doing anything. It's Lee Mack.
Yeah, there is something stopping me, my hips.
Oh, those guys.
They'd stop me.
Oh, I hate those guys.
Oh, I hate these guys.
So, is that the reason why you're not playing this year?
I'm 56, almost 57. I don't look it, Alex, you're right.
Looking greatly.
It's just hurting too much all the time. So I thought I'd give the younger YouTubers a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, the younger
Give the YouTubers a chance.
Well, Mary, hello. Look, you're used to playing here. Welcome, first time to Soccer Aid.
Thank you.
You're used to playing here at Old Trafford.
Yes.
You know how to deal with the nerves. What advice would you be giving to those in the changing room right now?
I'd say enjoy it because the atmosphere here is unbelievable. Special place, lovely pitch. So yeah, make some special memories.
Mary, we basically booked you this year as a bit of a ploy so we could actually
We said we were... No, we are going to do it.
We're just booking you so you'll play next year, basically.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. No guarantees.
Now, listen, if anyone needs to sell it to you, it's this guy, backed by popular demand.
We're back, man.
Maybe playing a hybrid role today.
Yes,
I'm playing. He's doing some punditry.
I'm here first, and then second half, I've spoken to Schmeichel.
Oh, go on.
I'm going up front.
Yeah. But, Zoo, what's the mood been like? I mean, I went down to training this week. It's brilliant.
It's been amazing. It's my second time playing, and that training camp is surreal, you know. You're with legends, you're with incredible celebrities, and, you know, we're all here for a good cause, you know.
All right,
Lee, you've been a part of both. So who are you cheering for today? What's going on?
Well, I'm neutral. I want it to be a 0-0 draw. I want it to be really boring, and so that next year they say to me, "We need you back again." It wasn't exciting
That's
enough.
the thing. Whenever anyone gives a big prediction, Peter Schmeichel's like, "No, I want 0-0. He's like classic goalkeeper union. More from our pundits later when they'll actually be doing some punditry. But now it's time to see what the mood is like in the England camp this week.
Yes, Dermot, I went along to training this week to try and get some of the inside scoop on match day. Shall we take a look? Hello, come in. How are you both feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a good group of players.
I'm learning from the best. What can I say? This is what we do. I'm on the wrong hand now. There we go.
Yeah.
I just need a nice fancy watch and I'm in.
Tyson Fury, how are you going to control him?
Oh, I know.
What's going to go on
I
there?
think they'll run about. They'll be scared. If Tyson starts shouting at them, they're going to run. And if Tyson, you know, wants to make a change, I'm not going to argue with him. Yes, Tyson. OK, Tyson.
How about your star signings, Louis and Bella?
Very impressed. And I had a good chat with Louis, and he's a good passer.
Bella's really up for it.
Who stood out in training that you're like, wow?
Hart in goal. He was just like commanding the defenders and like the pitch. You could just like see everything. I'm like, oh, that is years and years and years of experience.
Just see Michael Carrick turn up, which is good for us. I signed Michael when he was 12. Yeah. Him and Jack Wilshere in midfield look quite formidable, don't they? Can Wazza still play, I wonder?
I mean, between Rooney and Defoe, I think we'll do all right.
Yeah.
Talk me through some of your celebrity players.
Alex Brooke is always an incredible leader on that pitch.
This is my fourth Soccer Aid. There's only one of them where I've not touched the ball. That's all I want. One touch, hopefully it'll be good. Get it, give it to a pro, look efficient.
Tom Grennan's a great player.
Mo Farah. He's so cool.
Really lovely energy as well, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
really happy guy.
James Nelson Joyce, bit of a baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. I saw him in the first season of Time, so I think that I've still got in my head that he's a bit scary.
What about Denise? We know she's good on the track.
Denise,
but
yes.
What's she like on the pitch?
Well, we just saw Denise on the way and she was running to training.
No.
You know, I'm used to just having to just think about myself. Now I'm having to think about a team, position, awareness, and obviously the football skills, of which I have none.
Morgan Birtwistle, how's he doing?
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
Don't. You done me there. Who was he?
He's Angry Ginge, Harry.
Oh, he's Angry
That's his real
Ginge.
name.
He's dangerous, that Ginge, isn't he?
How much do you want to be in that starting lineup?
It would be really cool.
I'd be absolutely gutted at the start, honestly.
What's your predictions?
Goals. I did spend a lot of time yesterday watching the other team a bit, and they do look quite strong.
You know what? They actually do have some good players. Is that Trezeguet and Vidic? I'm a bit worried now.
I really feel that World 11 are going to win.
The World 11 are going to win? You've already just thrown that out there, Bella.
I'm a bit intimidated by them.
Okay.
I need to work on my mentality.
Oh, so mixed messages from the England squad there. Some tough decisions ahead for the gaffers. We're about to find out who has made the starting 11. Hello, England team. How are we all doing? Bella, Louis, let absolutely squashed in here. Louis, I saw you in the week and you said you'd be gutted if you didn't make that starting 11. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, I think I'd still be pretty good, to be honest. We all want to start, of course we do.
The hard hours they've been putting, you feeling good?
I feel all right, yeah.
Stephen, you're giving me the eyes. You scored a couple of goals last year. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. We're ready. We're ready mentally, physically, we're ready.
Okay, well, we're all ready. Time to listen up, gaffers. It's over to you, Tyson. Harry, name that team, please.
Well, guys, we're at Old Trafford, Manchester United. 75,000 sellout, UNICEF, a great cause. Let's never forget these 3 lions on this floor. Let them know how good we are. We are England. We are Spartans. Let's take it to them. We are Spartans!
How'd you follow that? Fucking respect. Here's the team, guys. Here's the team. This team has took an awful lot of picking. So many players have been fantastic in training this week. The team to start is Joe Hart in goal, one of the world's great goalkeepers. Louis at right back. Louis, just hold your position, run in one direction. At centre half, we have Angry Ginge. He's going to play with Gary Neville. He's the only person I've met who's more opinionated than Gary Neville. The only difference is Gary Neville does know what he's talking about. At left back, Tom Grennan. I mean, Tom, my God, what a machine. Midfield, on the right-hand side, James Nelson-Joyce. What an actor. We've got the dream team in midfield, Jill Scott and Michael Carrick. On the left, Bella Ramsey on the left. Bella on that left-hand side. And we've got Jack Wiltsh here. What a player. Playing behind one of the all-time greats, Wayne Rooney. What a team. Let's go and get them, guys.
What can I say about Tyson Fury? We do apologise for the swearing, but it's Tyson Fury. We don't know what's going to happen. Dermot, what do you make of that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to book Tyson Fury, but we do sincerely and profusely apologise. I make this. Let's have a look at the probable lineup. There we go. And let's have a look at the lineup after 5 minutes of play. There it is, lovely stuff. All right, Mary, we're going to start with you because you're the actual football expert. So we've got the probable lineup down there.
Yeah.
Who are you drawn to?
I'm really interested in the centre-back pairing we've got there. I think I'm interested in seeing their communication style, how that's going to go, maybe a bit explosive.
Yeah, well, so, I mean, Tom Grennan, who's won player of the match in 22 and 23. It's interesting he's playing left back, which is interesting. You've got Paddy McGuinness is going to be playing his 9th Soccer Aid, actually. He's going to be, which is a record, he's going to be on the goalkeeper in the second half. So, I mean, it's an interesting, it's a balanced team. Nelson-Joyce looked very good in training. Zoo, have you been training with him this week?
Yeah, so I've seen him from the other side. And James is very good, you know. He's Scouse, you know, they don't play, so he's good. You know who's a dark horse? I'm going to say it now. Bella Ramsey.
Yeah.
I
heard that.
I asked her, are you a baller? She said, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the confidence. I love it.
No, Bella desperately wanted to start, so the fact that they're starting, they are very, very excited about it. Lee, anyone are you drawn to anyone down there?
Well, obviously there's a fella at the front called Wayne Rooney, and I've heard, I don't know what he does for a living, but I believe he's one of the celebrities, and I believe he could do well. Carrick, obviously.
Yeah.
Best holding midfielder ever, isn't he?
Well, this is the thing, it's kind of up to what Harry and Tyson want to do, because they could theoretically keep Carrick and Jack on all game. That could be trouble.
I'd just like to see a replay of Tyson swearing, if that's possible.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll just clip that for you right now.
Thank you, yeah.
I was highly motivated by that speech, actually.
What's really interesting is the fact that we have 3 celebs in the back. 3 celebs, so it's quite, you know...
What does that tell you, Zoo?
I mean, World Excite got a chance.
Rich Pickens.
No, don't get me wrong.
Played in the first half now.
Of course, don't get me wrong. Look, Ginge is good, Louis is great, Grennan's got a little bit of a knock as well. I know that inside information.
That's why he's playing in fullback, right?
So it'd be interesting to see how they deal with that defence.
Well, listen, we do have a little clip here, just because you might have noticed there that England are taking the home dressing room because they won the penalty shootout, and James Nelson-Joyce took the winning pen. Can we take a look?
Oh, man.
Oh, that was cool.
We don't like that. We don't like that at all.
No more level. I just need to be this close.
I was having a coffee with Maisie Adam this morning. She was gutted.
Yeah, was she?
She missed. Poor Maisie missed.
I know.
And trust me, I know what it's like to miss a penalty in Soccer Aid.
And score a penalty,
And score one eventually, yes. So.
Retribution.
Yes, come on, Maisie.
All right, finding out who has made the World 11 starting lineup very shortly. But first, Alex is up in the busiest and most appreciative appreciation station ever. Alex!
Yes, Dermot, I am here. Look at our amazing celebrity volunteers. How are we all doing, everyone? Love that massive cheer. Here's who's made the Appreciation Station lineup this year. We've got loads of amazing celebrities. We've got Olympic gold medalist Keely Hodgkinson. Yes, Trigger Points Eric Shango. Corrie and Strictly star Catherine Tilsley. Dragon's Den. Yes, Sarah Davis. And we've got the Thomas brothers with us. Ryan, Adam, how are you both? Can you explain everything about the Appreciation Station, please?
This is the Appreciation Station. We're going to be on the phones today, myself and Ryan and the rest of the team. Give us a cheer, team! Answering your calls, so if you can, please donate online or on the phones, as much or as little as possible.
Adam, so smoothly done.
I've not been very great on this because I've been on the phone to Karen for like 25 minutes and I've not spoken to many others. So I'm going to get off the phone soon and speak to a few more, but please keep donating and you might get a chance to speak to one of these guys. And trust me, these are the best in the game.
They are the best in the game. Look at that, right. I need to get back down to the pit, so I'll see you after the break when I'm going to be snooping around the World 11 training camp and revealing who's made their starting 11. So don't go anywhere.
See ya!
Welcome back, everyone, to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025 here at a sold-out Old Trafford, which is filling up very nicely to, well, the lovely sound of One Direction, but 2 seconds ago it was a delightful sound of Vuvuzelas.
Are you taking the One Direction sound, though, right? Earlier, we saw how the England team got on in training, so now it's time to take a look at their arch rivals, the World 11. And Dermot, you took a trip to the training camp to see what was going on, right?
Yeah. 3 words. Redemption. The management team. Yeah,
the management team, yes.
How are we feeling?
Good.
You guys lost 6-3 last year, so obviously they've been one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time, and to shore it up.
It was not good last year. This is the redemption story.
So has it been mentioned at all?
No, Robbie Keane says we're not allowed to talk about it.
Blue against the black.
Oh, great stuff.
Peter Schmeichel's presence, it's given us a sort of revitalising push.
Legends are looking good this year, boys. Who do you like?
All of them.
Take them all.
They go, oh, you know, I'm not half what I was, and you're like, you're running circles round us.
Yeah.
It's humiliating at times.
I mean, Bonucci cleared a ball yesterday and almost took my head off.
But Edwin, he's just been one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I'm so happy that we have him.
Kira Hamraoui, she took a shot yesterday. Everybody just sort of moved out the way. It was like, oh, I won't get involved in that, actually. Lethal.
How's it going?
How are you going? Good. Very good.
Let's look at our celebs. Start with Nicky Byrne in goal.
He's not the biggest lad in the world, but he is capable.
I'm named after Brian Robson.
No, it's not.
So to get to play at Old Trafford really has been pinch me stuff. I really am here. I really am here. I really am here.
That's cool. Big Zoo. He scored the first goal in our training session yesterday. It was really one of them where you go,
he scores worldies,
okay.
I hear you're pretty good, Rich.
He's good. He's good. He's strong.
Oh, that's pressure, that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I played a bit of Sunday League football.
Amazing, it's great. She's got an unbelievable goal yesterday.
Took my top off. Went full Chloe Kelly celebration.
Tony Benny.
He's my big worry. Yesterday, we were trying to calm everybody down. And he gets into a situation...
He can't help himself, he was a boxer.
It's impossible.
England should be very worried, extremely worried. It's all about the World 11.
Gorga is fantastic. He's a really good character.
Hopefully, those first few when I'm dancing pays off for the football.
Asim Chowdhury.
Really, really big surprise how technically good he is.
Can your camera keep up with that?
Liv, Diamond.
She brings real good energy to the group, but she just needs to be careful that she doesn't get any yellow cards or red cards because she does go into a tackle.
I'm feeling good, you know. I'm feeling like I'm ready. I feel like we've got a really strong team this year.
Yes, Tony! Predictions, boys. What do we think?
Oh, World 11 win.
3-0, we win on penalties.
Stop, no, Richard.
5-3 us. The fans want to see goals.
Yeah.
Listen, you're a goal killer, I'm an entertainer.
There's a manager going. I don't want to manage 5-3 goals.
We have to entertain the crowd.
Yeah.
It'll be 3-1 to the World 11.
3-1. Best of luck, guys.
Don't even need it.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Wow, looks like a very confident World 11 team. Look, they are right here with me now. Who's impressed? Oh, thanks for that little cheer over there, Billy. Who is impressed enough to make that starting lineup? Let me go over here because, wait, turn this around. What number are you?
I'm only number 7 at Old Trafford, so, yeah, no pressure.
I mean, no pressure.
Ronaldo, Cantona, I mean, come on.
Sir David Beckham.
So, well, some of them, you know, they used to call me Bombay Becks back in the day. When I had hair, I used to have the curtains. Very greasy hair, though.
You think you've done enough to make that lineup?
I don't know. I hope so. You know, I mean, the gaffer, Peter Schmeichel, I'm just hoping. You know, I think I'm in his good book. So let's see. Let's see.
OK, right, let's go and see then. Peter, it's over to you and Martin.
Right, troops. I mean, it's been a cracking couple of days, but this is why we're here. All right, and just for the celebs, do not let this game pass you by. All right? Don't leave here with any regrets. The chance is on, shoot, it's a 50-50, smash somebody, all right? We've got a chance to batter England in front of 70,000 people. Let's get after it, come on.
Peter, you going to read out that lineup for us, please?
That's exactly what I wanted to say. So well done for that. Well done. Well, our lineup is, in goal, the man himself, Edwin van der Sar. Who will then play next to our captain, Vidic. Hey! Back at Old Trafford. So, and next to him is Richard Gadd. And that left back, a world premiere, it's Harry Kewell. And the camera might well stay there because Dermot's playing in midfield. Here, next to him. Here. And if you have number 7 at Old Trafford, you've got to start the game. So Asim. Front, we're strong. David Trezeguet. And I can't believe it. The guy that made 1998 a nightmare for me, Rivaldo. And of course, we end with the most valuable we have, Diamond.
Lineup. Diamond, are you going to get that goal?
Yes, 100%. Let's go.
Yes, I love the confidence. I mean, that starting 11 is going to take some beating. I'm already worried. And Dermot, actually, the amount of steps that I've already done so far, I think I can get my boots on next year. Might join them. Wait, fighting talk is back to you.
Thank you, Al. Well, firstly, thank you, Mike Thompson, for not doing the Tyson Fury in the team talk. But secondly, let's take a look at it, because that is one dangerous lineup. Zoo, let's start with you, because you've been training with these guys all week, so who do you like?
I mean, Richard Gadd straight away. He's very solid.
He's a unit, isn't he?
Yeah,
Good
and
footballer.
He's going to command that centre back. And Tony Bellew, I'm telling you, outfield, he's quality.
I think we might see the first sending off since Ben Shepherd. I remember when Benny got sent off. And
oh yeah.
I've been watching Bellew in training all week. He doesn't hold back.
He's very tough.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But listen, I want you guys to just talk through this because we've got one of the highlights of training for me was one of the greatest training goals of all time. I don't know if you can see it again. Here we go. It's a lovely little.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, watching it. Oh! Finish with the left.
Not bad, right?
Mary, what do you make of the squad? Some really good players there.
Yeah, I mean, it's stacked. The bench is stacked as well. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I'm most excited about Van der Sar, though. Manchester United legend, one of the best to ever do it. So, yeah, can't wait to see him in the flesh.
Lee, you mentioned last year you were playing
up front for World 11.
On the right for the World 11.
The news is Mack is out, Rivaldo is in what commentators are calling light for light. That's what I've been told.
It's a downgrade, but
absolutely.
What can we do?
I mean, Rivaldo is playing. How amazing is that?
I know, but Rivaldo hasn't been training much, right? So you don't know what
we've seen nothing yet, but we know it's Rivaldo. So
I feel like I'm playing a computer game. Like Trezeguet and Rivaldo were both on like Euro 2000. I used to play on my dad's computer.
I'm looking forward to seeing Hassan Chowdhury. I'm so glad he started because he's a comedian, so there's a good chance that, like me, he'll be rubbish and he'll be very
but we hear like Hassan's got a good. He's quick feet, isn't he?
I don't know how long he's going to last. In that midfield against Jill Scott and Michael Carrick and Wilshere.
Do you know, one midfielder I've been so impressed with, I was down there looking at, is Kira Hammerey. And do you know much, have you played against her before? She's such a good player.
No, I don't think I've ever played against her personally, but I've seen her a lot. Got
she
a really,
bossed training, didn't
yeah,
she?
powerful strike and technical as well.
She played last year. She was brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
And we chatted to her earlier on. Diamond is she is absolutely desperate. Like, she's only been part of this like when she got an absolute tonking last time. So she's absolutely desperate to win and score a goal. What's she like?
She scored a really good goal in training. She's got a lot of determination. And it's a big role, you know. Number 9. Let's see how she does.
She's solid as well.
Can we have a look at how the lineups match up? I think we've got that graphic there, so we can just see what the key matchups are going to be. So we've got, I believe, Jill Scott versus Chowdhury. I mean, that could be some tasty. We've got Bellew versus Bella. Could be fun. Diamond versus Ginge.
Yeah.
Also that bad guy coming. And Tom Grennan can die a happy man. Rivaldo versus Grennan. That is going to be tough.
Whatever happens, we've all been handed brollies. Yeah. It's absolutely going to start pouring down, isn't it?
Thank you, Manchester.
We're in Manchester.
Thank you, guys.
Hang on, be careful. Tyson's behind us. He might swear again.
Just keep the mics that way. There we go. Everyone, tight to the mic. So the starting lineups are set in stone until someone, no doubt, injures themselves within the next 10 minutes while they warm up. But let's remind ourselves exactly why our teams are lining up tonight. Here is UNICEF Ambassador, the wonderful Sanjeev Bhaskar.
As a parent, you always want to do the very best you can for your child and make sure they're protected in any and every way. But for families living in areas vulnerable to the effects of extreme weather, that can be so much harder. This is Subahi. She lives with her family in a rural part of Sindh province in Pakistan. 3 years ago, something happened that changed her life forever.
The full human tragedy of flash flooding in Pakistan begins to emerge. More than 1,000 people have died, with hundreds of thousands of homes destroyed and villages submerged underwater.
In the aftermath of the flood, villages like Subahi's were completely cut off from health services, and hundreds of thousands of children missed out on their routine vaccinations. These conditions mean infectious diseases spread rapidly. Children under 5 are most at risk. And one of the children who contracted measles was Subahi's 4-year-old daughter, Anila.
Taripi mui. Jadi dia jom ke kalau gandian nanti kalau tak pernah desani ya. Akhir cari mui ci, tukang nanya pun bacinya.
Since the floods, UNICEF has been working with mobile health workers to provide more children with essential vaccines in some of the hardest to reach places. Mohammed is one of them.
बारन के तमाम खुशी है पंजमाओं मुझे तरफा को बार बची सके तो यूनिसेफ जे तरफा असा के इन वक्त एगो असी एकड़ो गोठ कंदा से हेरोन के असा के सलाह तू दींदे असा बटे गोठ करियो ता तमाम में तमाम सुधारो घटा उनके आने और सुधारो आने सका तो उन
And one of the mums who is here at the clinic today is Subahi, along with her 8-month-old little boy, Anil. Just like that, Anil is now protected against several life-threatening diseases. Every child should have the chance to be protected. A simple vaccine could mean the difference between life and death, and it really is as simple as that. With your help, this incredible work can continue. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Please, give what you can.
Yeah, UNICEF want to make sure that every child has access to the healthcare they need. For example, a donation of £40 could provide life-saving measles vaccines for 90 children.
Yeah, it is that simple. 40, 30, 20 or £10. If you want to donate that, then just simply text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Text costs your donation plus one standard rate message. You have to be 16 or over and please ask the bill payer's permission. All right, after the break, going to be catching up with England's Sam Thompson, if he can still walk, and everyone's favourite Rooney. Colleen is going to be with us, to hear about their trips earlier with UNICEF this year. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, this is Josh Denzel from Primark, and I'm here to speak to two of the stars of Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025 about Primark's donation this year. And all I got to do is find them.
With the help of its customers, Primark have donated £500,000.
Every penny will support children around the world to grow up safe, healthy and able to play.
Thanks, Primark.
You're amazing. Come on!
Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Filling up nicely, aren't we, Old Trafford? Soccer Aid UNICEF, where the eagle-eyed of you may have noticed we've been joined by some new and very lovely faces.
Yes, and she's faced rats, bugs and the stench of fish guts in the jungle, which apparently was almost as bad as Wayne's football boots. It is Colleen Rooney.
And this poor man has been on a one-man mission all the way from Stamford Bridge right here to Old Trafford just to hand-deliver the Soccer Aid match ball. We don't know what he'd done if he hadn't made it. He's literally missing limbs. He's more physio than man nowadays. Sam Thompson, hello, mate. How are you?
Hello, it couldn't be better. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, that's great, isn't it? Honestly, that's so good. Colleen, Sam, welcome to Soccer Aid. It's lovely to have you with us. You've both done trips this year. We're going to see more from yours later on when you went to Poland, right, Colleen?
Yes, so I went to Poland to see the Ukrainian refugees, so it was a real eye-opener.
Colleen, tell us a bit more about the trip and what would your message be to people at home watching?
So what I took away from it was being a mum. You know, being a mum, you do everything for what you can to keep your children safe. And having spoken to mums who literally packed a bag and went because the war had started, they only thought they were going to be there a few months. 3 years later, they're still there.
And Sam, you took a trip to Guatemala, was it? And you met a boy named Adam. Tell us a bit about him and the trip, please.
Oh, it was... to be honest, when you go on these trips, and Colleen, I'm sure you agree, you never quite know what it's going to be like, and you need to sort of be so authentic to how you're feeling. And you get a bit nervous, and then you meet the kids, and they are just the most wonderful, magical, angelic, hopeful, optimistic kids you've ever met in your life. And Adam was absolutely one of them. Football was his complete passion, his favourite player, Courtois, and just getting to meet him and be around him and see what the football project that UNICEF put on up there is like was just so eye-opening.
Well, Sam, your sort of relationship with UNICEF and Soccer Aid is so interesting because playing last year and really enjoying it as a player, but then going on the trip and then doing the challenge has been I imagine probably one of the most life-changing moments you've ever had.
Actually, we did, you know what it's like, they show the films at training, which is just so lovely, and I said it, and I genuinely believe this, I think that it's the most important thing I've done in my 32 years of life, which it's changed me so wholeheartedly. But yeah, I was banging down UNICEF's doors last year after watching a Tom Grennan film, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was in Cambodia. And I was like, if there's anything I can do, please.
And they were like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want a challenge? We got a challenge for you.
Well, I'll tell you, the different emotions that you went through, Sam, it was so amazing to watch. And actually, if you haven't already seen it, Sam Thompson's Match Ball Mission is available to watch on ITVX. But you can maybe wait until after the match to do that. Yeah. And right now, we can reveal exactly how much you raised on your challenge. Actually, Colleen, would you please do the honours?
Are you ready?
Oh, let's do this again.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So far, you have raised, Sam, £2,075,564.
Oh my God!
Is we hit the 2 million? Yeah.
Oh my God!
Bring it on in!
Yes. Oh, I didn't think we'd hit 2 million.
I know you didn't.
Amazing.
That's brilliant, mate. Well done.
Oh,
Speechless. That normally doesn't happen to Sam, right?
Mate, but do you know what? As I said this a million times to anybody who's donated, you are such heroes. Like, it's all down to you. So thank you so much. You know the work UNICEF do, so it's going to help so many kids.
And
Sam
do you know
and
what?
his legs, thank you.
It doesn't even stop there, because adding to Sam's amazing total, we're going to add that into the mix. We can now tell you that the overall total raised so far tonight for UNICEF is £3,351,621.
Very nice.
Wow.
And you've just done 2 million of that. Well done.
They've done 2 million of it.
Well
Everybody's
done.
watching.
Thank you, of course, to everyone who's donated. Let's remind ourselves where that money goes. Sam, over to you.
Well, I mean, early this year, I visited Guatemala. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, but the children I met, their families, and the UNICEF team out there will stay with me forever. And I know it's a hard time right now, but if possible, please do give what you can. I love you so much. We're so grateful. Thank you. I've come to Guatemala to see how UNICEF is using some of the money we raise for Soccer Aid to help children. Poverty and unemployment can be issues in rural areas here, and they can be tough places for children to grow up. I've come to a region called Solola to meet a boy called Adan. All I know is he's 11 years old, he lives with his mum, and he loves football. Hola. Can I come in?
Sí, adelante.
Adan, I see you love football.
Sí, me gusta mucho.
Are those football cards there?
Sí.
Who we got? Brozovic, Bernardo Silva. These are great cards. These are great players. Adan, who's your favourite footballer?
Mi jugador favorito es Courtois. Yo quiero ser un portero porque antes mi papá era un buen portero.
Adan's dad, Raymondo, died tragically when he was little.
Cuando se murió mi papá, yo era como que tenía un año y medio.
And his mum, Cecilia, has brought him up as a single parent.
Que es muy trabajadora. Yo a veces la pongo ayudándola.
Many children like Adan have to support their parents. Money is a constant worry, and parents like Cecilia work long hours to provide for their families.
Cuando no trabajamos, entonces no tenemos dinero de comprar nuestras comidas. Adán me ayuda a mí también. Yo me siento orgulloso de él.
Adan, he's 11 years old, and he has no father figure in his life. He's helping his mum every single day. He's so sweet. Clearly cares about his mum so much. Last year, Adan discovered something that is transforming his life.
This is a UNICEF-funded football project. It's in a safe place off the streets, and it's completely free for children to join.
Where are we going? Look, no, not this time!
All of these children have faced hardships in their young lives.
Problemas en familia, desintegración familiar. Al niño le falta, primero, amor. Le falta un apoyo moral, económico. Una gran responsabilidad, pero cuando vienen a entrenar, ellos se liberan de esas tensiones.
The most important part of this project is to put smiles back on faces, and it's definitely doing that. This project goes so far beyond just being football. It's so important that every child, wherever they are in the world, gets that chance to play and have fun and feel safe. Your donations quite literally change lives. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Lovely stuff, Sam. And you can show your support by giving right now.
Yeah, don't forget that every donation will be doubled up to $5 million thanks to the Children's Investment Fund Foundation. Donating tonight is simple. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, you can text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Text costs your donation plus one standard rate message. You must be over 16 and please do ask the bill payer's permission. Colleen, Sam, a big thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see your trip to Poland a bit later on in the show. Thank you.
And these aren't the only two legends who've been given their time for Soccer Aid for UNICEF. All week ITV has featured shows raising money for UNICEF, including brand new Soccer Aid specials for the 1% Club, Deal or No Deal, and Ridiculous. We've taken over the whole schedule.
Going on and on.
Even this show. Here's some highlights. See you in a bit.
Welcome to a very special Soccer Aid episode of Ridiculous.
This is harder than the offside rule.
Would you like me to give him a yellow card?
Yeah, absolutely.
Our extra special guest will try to win up to £100,000 for UNICEF.
Hoping to win tonight are 100 celebrities. Give me a cheer if you think you'll do well tonight and win loads of cash for UNICEF. Yeah, come on, Razor, be realistic.
You're in charge of the team with certain Wayne Rooney and Tyson Fury.
I'm not going to argue with them two.
Exactly.
For sure.
If you are showing any foul play, you will be sent back to your dressing room. And if it's really dirty, you'll be sent back to mine.
Oh, no.
Are you going Soccer Aid charity match? The Speedy Mo Farah is doing it again.
The Soccer Aid for UNICEF. Is it the jackpot? Yeah!
It was proper nerve-wracking. Even my fake legs shake.
You've just won £100,000 for UNICEF.
Alex is taking away £13,780 for UNICEF.
Well, welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, where we've pulled into the appreciation station.
Choo-choo, out was shot, Dermot. Yes, we are in the appreciation station. Look, Kel Spellman on the phone over there. Keely Hodgkinson is on the phone. Catherine Tildesley is joining me right here. Who have you been speaking to on the phones?
Oh, some wonderfully kind people tonight. We've had Debs, her children are huge Gladiator fans, really rooting for Diamond tonight. They've donated their spending money. They've been saving up their spending money, which is amazing. I've had Keith, who has asked whether Bear Grylls will be wrestling a croc at half-time. Who else have we had? Kay and her mum Sheila, who are really rooting for Tony Bellevue. It's been incredible. The calls are coming in thick and fast, and people are being so generous. Thank you so much.
Please do keep calling. Dermot, just before that, don't want to let Keith down, but Bear Grylls got injured.
I know.
Oh.
He'll be up a mountain somewhere.
Keith.
Sorry, Keith. Please be picking up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, appreciation stationers. More from you later on. Don't encourage him. Never encourage the Thomas. Please picking up those phones. Look who you can be speaking to, old handsome pants himself. It makes all the difference. As Oti Mabuse discovered when she went to see some of UNICEF's work on an issue that's very close to her heart. Take a look.
These babies have all been born in the last few days.
they all have one thing in common. They were all born prematurely. My own baby was born at 7 months, so this is a subject very close to my heart. I've come to a city called Abidjan to meet a mom called Ouattara.
Hi, thank you so much for welcoming me in your home. My name is Oti. And who's this little guy?
C'est mon fils, Abdul.
Abdul is not Ouattara's first child.
Can you talk me through your first pregnancy?
Oui, bon, moi j'étais un peu malade quand j'étais enceinte du premier. J'ai accouché à 7 mois aussi.
Being so premature, Ouattara's baby had serious complications and needed specialized care. But in Côte d'Ivoire, not all healthcare is free.
Donc, nous ont libéré l'enfant pour venir à la maison.
Ouattara then told me that once she got home, her baby girl became very unwell. And after 6 days, she sadly passed away.
I'm really sorry for your loss.
Too many premature babies were dying simply because their parents couldn't afford the specialized care they needed. So UNICEF helped to fund a new clinic here to try and change things.
Wow, so tiny. Just seeing all of these machines and seeing how everything's going, it just takes me back. And I just remember the sounds of the machines, the smell of the hospital, the lights, the temperature. This care is the most critical care any premature baby could have.
One of the premature babies who survived because of this unit is Ouattara's son, Abdul.
C'est une joie. Je veux dire merci au nom de tous les mamans. Merci.
Wow, bonjour. Another mother who's here today, Aja, gave birth 2 weeks ago to twins.
Aja, did you have a good pregnancy?
Donc, je suis allée dans une clinique. Donc, quand je suis allée dans la clinique, il voulait faire écho. On dit le monsieur qui doit faire écho n'est pas encore arrivé. Donc, ils m'ont fait rentrer dans la salle de l'échographie. C'est là-bas que c'est l'aîné. Il avait porté même. Il était arrêté puis il parlait à la femme.
Wow. I had the similar thing. I gave birth on the way to my doctor's appointment. Tell me about what care did the twins need?
Il avait besoin de l'oxygène. C'est gratuit. En tout cas, on les bénit. Parce que grâce à ça, aujourd'hui, voilà mon enfant qui est couché là-bas. Il est en bonne santé. En tout cas.
Thanks to nights like Soccer Aid and your donations, the vital emergency care in this clinic is now completely free. And the survival rate has soared to 99%. But now UNICEF wants to expand the service to families all over the country.
It's just incredible what UNICEF do here. Yeah? Are you laughing at me? It is such a good reason to donate because it really goes a long way and you can help little babies like him and they just stand a chance, you know? You just give them a chance. And he deserves it just as much as anyone else.
To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Thank you. It really is that simple. The baby's being born. He might not have made it if that care hadn't been there. It is all thanks to your donations, so please give what you can. Right, kickoff is fast approaching, but look who the cat dragged in. Tom Hiddleston, lovely to see you.
Couldn't keep away, Tom, could you?
You can't keep me away from
like
Soccer
driving
Aid.
past going,
I think I heard the call.
Yeah.
I heard the call.
Coaching team today?
Yes, I'm one on the management. Maybe I'll leave the chat to Harry Redknapp. But I like to think I know the players.
Yeah.
I know what makes them tick. I know what motivates them. It's lovely to be here.
Well, it is time to dispense with the spin. The wishy-washy diversionary tactics. We need straight answers to simple questions. The predictions. Let's go down the line, Alex.
Go on. We're starting with Lee. Mary's trying to look away like, don't come to me. We are coming to you, Mary, but we'll start with Lee.
Trezeguet, Rivaldo's got to be. It's got to be that side. 4-2 World 11.
4-2 World 11.
Okay.
Mary.
4-3 England. I'm backing Ginge to score at home against Van der Sar because it's just a romantic story, isn't it? And Bella to score as well because score power.
Bella, yes. Come on. We want Bella to get it.
7-5 Warwick side. 7-5 Warwick side. Bellu's going to score. Trezeguet's going to score. Maisie Adams is going to score. And I'm going to score as well.
I'd love to see 7-5. Tom, go on. What's your prediction?
I think it's 5-3 England. And I think Bella Ramsey's going to score, and she's going to be assisted by Jack Wilshere.
Nice.
Wow, I love that.
I think Wilshere's going to be doing a lot of hard work out there today. Thank you.
We all want Bella to score. I mean, that's what our pundits think. And being experts, they're almost certainly right.
All of them. All of them all the
them.
time. After the break, the players will be heading out onto the pitch with those nerves are jingling and a jaggling. But first, however you donate tonight, you will, of course, be asked about If Day. Here's Alan Carr and the cast of ITV hit comedy Changing Ends to explain all.
Dad! Shh! This is a great game.
Dad! There's this charity football match at school. I really want to be involved.
What?
You know, do more, give that little bit extra.
Oh, finally. Well, go and get your boots from the loft.
No, not on the pitch. On the sidelines, doing a little bit of fundraising. Selling a refreshing glass of lemonade. Oh, sponsored cheerleading. My teacher said there's this new thing called Gift Aid.
Bob Geldof, again.
That's Band-Aid. This is Gift Aid, Dad. Apparently the government give the charity loads of extra money. For free.
Shut up, little Alan. Let me explain. If you donate tonight and you're a taxpayer and you say yes to Gift Aid, the government will give an extra 25% at no extra cost to you.
Maggie Thatcher's going to do that?
It's 2025, Dad, and it's HMRC, actually.
If you give £20...
£20? I could buy a two-bed semi in Northampton for that.
UNICEF can claim an extra £5 in Gift Aid, making your donation £25.
25? I could get a garden with that. I'm loving that you're taking an interest in football, son. I've been waiting for these chats all your life.
It's just an easy way to give that little bit extra, isn't it?
Well, you're going to be happy if you want extra, because this is about to go to extra time.
I'm off to watch Howard's Way on my portable. Bye!
And welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. Kickoff is just around the corner, and before we turn that corner, go on, do it smoothly. There we go.
We thought we'd pay a visit to the commentator's gantry. This is so cool. Can we just say, isn't that special right now?
Look
really
at that.
Lovely.
Love to see the blue and
Soccer
white.
Aid for UNICEF. Special.
We organised that for you. Well, unsurprisingly, we find our match commentator, Sam Matterface, and surprisingly, we find our match commentator, well, listen, this man, comedian, singer, actor, presenter, ex-World 11 player, Jason Manford. Lovely to see. How are you?
And now co-commentator.
This is a bit special, isn't it?
It's so exciting. What an opportunity.
Do you know what I love? It's already you've got your microphone. There's no way you can speak to... We cross now, do I commentator in the gantry?
I'm thinking of doing a new stand-up show and just get one of these mics.
He's very excited, but he is keen to point out that he hasn't retired yet. So he's still available for selection.
I saw a press release this morning that said Sam Matterface joined by ex-World 11 player Jason Manford. I think you decide whether you've retired. You can't be forced into it.
Resting.
So, I've actually got my kits down there just on the off chance.
I can see you are taking this seriously. All the notes and everything
all
down
the notes.
there.
Very serious, very serious.
He's been cramming for about a week.
Sam, do you ever get used to a view like this? We're up in the gantry, which look from below looks like the bottom of an airship. You know, you don't sort of blink and you miss it really, but this is such a special view, isn't it?
I mean, from the outside, it does look like a corrugated iron porter cabin.
Yeah.
But it
provides
it does provide you with the best view in the house. But as you two know, because you've just done it, the journey up here is treacherous.
By ladder.
By ladder, we had to change out the shoes and put the flip-flops on as well.
In 2025, there should be a drone doing this.
Well, listen, we're very excited because the teams are ready. So, guys, over to you.
Yes, well, fingers crossed we need to get back down there
before
kick-off, Dermot. Whose stupid idea was this anyway?
It's going to take you 20 minutes.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Dermot and Alex. Yes, welcome to the best seat in the house. We're just about to start Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2020-25. The teams are in the tunnel for the best match of the weekend, where we're not just witnessing a football match, we're witnessing a glorious collision of sporting legends, pop cultural icons, and, well, let's just say varying levels of footballing prowess. This year, Soccer Aid for UNICEF ran a competition in their rights-respecting schools to design a T-shirt to be worn by all of the mascots, and you can see them there alongside our illustrious groups of stars. There's Robbie Williams just having a brief conversation with Martin Compston before they start. Martin, who's been around Soccer Aid for a very, very long time now. And Robbie, who started it all off almost 20 years ago. In the dugouts, we've got the likes of Tyson Fury. On the pitch, we've got Brian Habana.
They've taken the microphone off Tyson, I've heard.
I did see that. The team talk was expletive-laden, but it was with good intention. Yeah. And he has reliably informed us that he's promised not to use his hands or his feet tonight, which is probably a relief for the opposition. We've got the towering presence of Peter Schmeichel organising the World 11, the one and only Wayne Rooney, player-manager tonight, proving that even after a legendary career, the allure of scoring a few more goals at Old Trafford, even if they're for charity, is simply too strong.
There he is, Mr. Entertainment himself, going for it. I'd like to see him put his boots on, old Robbie, though, wouldn't you?
He may well still end up having a say. Well, it all adds to the chaotic, beautiful symphony that is Soccer Aid, and it's all coming for you next.
Hi everyone, just wanted to say a massive thanks for all the support and donations so far. Every pound you give helps UNICEF make sure children around the world can grow up happy, healthy and able to play. Oh, got a text. It says, if you'd like to give 40, 30, 20 or £10, just text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Hashtag sharing is caring. Hashtag kickoff with kindness. Oh, go on then.
England were the first to emerge, and captain Jill Scott led them out. Legendary England goalkeeper in behind her today. There's the World 11, and returning to Old Trafford in goal for them today is Edwin van der Sar. You don't usually get a boxing champion, a Netflix star and a gladiator and a World Cup winner in the same team, but you do when you come to Soccer Aid.
Oh, thank you so much, Sam. Well, the mics are up, which means the pre-match rituals are complete, but we can't start the game because we haven't got a ball yet.
We haven't got a ball, Dermot. We need the ball. What's going to happen?
Fear not. The man to deliver is a man who has battled injuries, and the elements to make it here for Kickoff. In doing so, he raised £2,075,564.
Incredible.
Please welcome back Old Trafford. Make some noise for Sam Thompson. Right about now, you go, it's a really big pitch. Well done, Sam. Oh, he's been living for that, hasn't he?
Watching that.
No. Oh. Right, get the show on the road and kick off Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025. Sam is off the pitch, so should we start the countdown?
Let's do this. Are you ready, everyone? Yep. Okay, let's go. 10,
9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great start.
We're just adding to the drama right now. Sam kidded us all.
Well, at least we know why Dermot's not playing now. The stage is set, the players just about ready, the atmosphere absolutely electric. It's Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025, and it promises to be an absolute cracker. Jason Manford is in the commentary box this year. Welcome to the commentary box. What are you excited about?
I'm excited just about the event. I know what it feels like to be on there, to see Rooney. Even though it's Old Trafford, I'm a City fan, to see Rooney back at Old Trafford, it's just exciting. It'll get better than that. I'm looking for that waterfall, though, I read about. Where's the waterfall?
Try and keep your City bias in check. It's only been 40 seconds.
I know, I'm sorry.
After penalty shootouts, match ball delivery, mega runs, intense training, we are here. It is finally happening, and there is so much that goes into making this happen, because there really is a lot riding on it, not only the game, but the outcome. Soccer Aid for UNICEF here to give every child the chance to play. So please do donate whatever you can. This is Jack Wilshere, formerly of Arsenal. And this is Louis Tomlinson. And that ball's only going in one direction.
Decibel level went up there in teen girl voices.
This is Vidic. Now Diamond, the gladiator.
I remember training with Diamond last year, and when you get shoulder barged from a gladiator, you stay shoulder barged.
Rooney trying to ping the ball into the penalty area. It was cut out by former teammate Edwin van der Sar. There's lots of familiar faces on the pitch this evening here at Soccer Aid. There's one, Rivaldo. What a legend he is. This is Harry Kewell. Hamraoui, former French international. Intercepted by Gary Neville.
This will be the moment where people realise I'm not Gary Neville. I get a lot of tweets. I don't think I sound anything like him. Oh! That's the noise he makes, isn't it?
It was a great impression.
Oh!
Bit of housekeeping for you. It is worth pointing out a few rules. You can't have two legends at centre-half. Gary Neville playing at centre-half at the moment alongside Angry Ginge. Celebrity goalkeepers in the second half, legends in the first. You can't have two legends at centre-back, as I mentioned. The teams have to be mixed gender throughout. And if you do get a penalty, it has to be taken by a celeb. So watch out for that as the game goes on. Bella Ramsey with the interception. Rooney trying to send Wilshere away. Vidic trying to catch up with him. Rooney now arriving edge of the area. It's Wayne Rooney. Oh, well blocked that by Baby Reindeer.
There he is. You got to look at Baby Reindeer, to be honest, Sam.
Don't start. I've had that for the last 18 months.
Mate, I mean, of all the celebrities to look like, it's not him. No disrespect, but just check your curtains tonight when you go back to the hotel.
Carrick. Wilshere. It's fallen kindly inside the penalty area for Rooney.
Oh! It was always going to happen.
4 minutes into the game, and Wayne Rooney puts the ball in at the Stretford end again. How many times has he gone and done that? It's the perfect start for the player manager and for the England side.
He's delighted. He was on the floor, I didn't even know how he got it. Very good. Accident, I think. Not that I've got a World 11 bias, but I don't think he meant that.
It's a good ball in by Wilshere initially. Touched by
he did.
James Nelson-Joyce, which set it back for Rooney. Two Liverpudlians combining. No place like home.
Looks like Tony Bellows pulled something.
Yeah, there's a bit of a problem for Tony Bellew down this near touch line.
He touched it once.
Doesn't look like he's going to touch it again. Peter Schmeichel out very quickly. And he doesn't look at all comfortable. And this is a guy that can withstand a bit of pain. He needs some help.
Here he goes again.
He's enjoying himself in the early exchanges here. The former Manchester United player, the record goal scorer for Manchester United.
Tony won't be going back on.
This is Grennan getting away from Diamond. Looking to shine brightly himself. Oh! It wasn't too far away.
The training leading up to the actual match on the Sunday is often the hardest part. You do 3 or 4 days of quite intense training with professionals. And you get out here eventually, and then things like that could happen, like with Tony and that injury.
An early knockout blow for Tony Bellew. And in comes Walker Marquez making his debut. The plan was to dance on the pitch for Gorka Marquez, the strictly dancer, but instead he's had to come on at rapid speed for Tony Bellew. Just a bit of shifting around for the World 11. Peter Schmeichel had to organise them tactically after that early substitution. Tomlinson gets across to stop the ball from reaching Harry Kewell, former Leeds, an Australian international. Given away by Rooney. He apologises for that. This is Rivaldo to Amraoui. A bit of hesitancy there. Trezeguet trying to chase onto that before Joe Hart came out and very quickly tied it up for England. Rooney. But she's got his number. Jason, apparently Tony Bellew was heard to say something went bang and I heard it go. That's not a great sign.
That is not a good sign at all. But, I mean, I think he only passed it very gently across, but it's you do put yourself under a lot of pressure, even though, like I said, it's a couple of days training. So
unfortunately, he's already heard the last bell.
I reckon he'll appreciate all these boxing puns.
I hope someone does.
I think he'd be well up for that when he's watching it back.
Gorka Marquez, Rivaldo, Marquez. And he's got the bidding of Grennan, and now he's got to face up Gary Neville. He tried to be a little bit twinkle toes there, it didn't quite come off for him.
Meaty tackle that.
The referee is Rebecca Welsh, the first female referee to officiate in the EFL and the Premier League, also a huge figure in women's football. And it's body cam today for Rebecca Welsh. This is her view. We're giving you a unique perspective. So anyone who gives the referee any jip. Does that happen in soccer, eh?
I don't think so, no, but I hope it's mic'd up anyway, just for a laugh.
Well, we can certainly do some lip reading from here. That angle provides it. Here's Neville. very popular Louis Tomlinson.
That noise is hilarious.
Kennedy had to deal with Jill Scott, who is, I can tell you, very, very competitive.
Well, her running battle with Maisie Adams as well is the stuff of legends.
Diamond looking to accelerate. Gary Neville read that perfectly. It's the fourth soccer aid for Gary Neville, who put the microphone down and the boots back on. So far it's been all England really, hasn't it?
It has, unfortunately, yes. They've certainly got the rub of it, and Rooney's desperate to get up front again. Look how long he'll last. Longer than one of his management jobs, do you think? If you're going to laugh, laugh into the microphone. Don't leave me stranded.
Not at all. I'm sure there was a load of laughs at home. I'm not sure Rooney's too happy about it.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Certainly the crowd are definitely all right. They're enjoying themselves. They were in here very early today. And this year, as I mentioned earlier, Soccer Aid for UNICEF ran a competition with their rights-respecting schools to design a T-shirt to be worn by the mascots on match day.
What a ball.
Here is Nelson Joyce. Might come through to Wilshere. The winning design, by the way, was from Munira in Vauxhall. And look, me and Jason have got them on. We're wearing them through the commentary. So well done to her. Thank you very much for designing that T-shirt.
Thanks, Munira.
Wilshere. Made away by Gadd. Bella Ramsey. Just a little nudge on Tom Grennan from Gorka Marquez, which put him off his stride. Chowdhury didn't quite catch the header there. It's the first appearance in Soccer Aid for Asim Chowdhury.
Shabadi G. Very funny man.
Well, some people just do nothing, but Asim is going to have to do a bit more than that at Old Trafford.
Very good. It's a good one, Sam.
It's Hamraoui. Looking for the run of Trezeguet. Tomlinson goes across, being helped out by the run of James Nelson-Joyce, who has made a bright start to the match. Rivaldo. Out by Grennan. And we're getting into that territory where you start getting your second win. You know what it's like to play in this match. It's all energy and adrenaline at the start, and then all of a sudden you start to feel it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I got subbed on last year, hang on.
Here's Wilshere looking for Rooney again. Jill Scott. There's space for Ramsey over on the far side if Scott wants to get the ball out that way.
I don't remember a second wind. The first one didn't last long. I ran from the dugout here to across to the other side and I got a stitch. That's how fit I was. So, but you're on the telly, so you've got to pretend that you haven't.
Did you get subbed straight off again as well?
That happened in the lockdown year, yeah. Because I don't know if you noticed this at home, but you, as a player, you get to choose your number. And so there often ends up with a couple of players with the same number. And I was number 10, and Robbie Keane was number 10, and Leanne Sanderson was number 10. And I went on. 2 minutes later, the board came up saying number 10 to come off. And I thought, well, it can't be me, I've just come on. But the confidence of Leanne and Robbie, they were looking at me going, well, it can't be us, we're professional footballers. So I just went straight back off. A little bit awkward.
Going to see our first change. And John O'Shea is going to replace Harry Kewell. Manchester United legend. Well, we know that it's tricky to spend loads of money on donations, but if you can help out, it is much appreciated. I did have an idea today, actually. It is Father's Day, and you might not have had time to send your dad a gift, but what you could do instead is say, Dad, not many are as lucky as I am to have enjoyed the life you've helped give me, so I donated to Soccer Aid in your honour. Yeah, that is the text that I sent my dad a little bit earlier on. And if you can text, then please do. You can text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Alex Scott is on the touchline.
I sure am, Sam. I'm joined by Robbie Williams right here. Robbie, I mean, it's the fastest ever goal in Soccer Aid history.
Well, you know, I was watching people as I came in the car, walking down the street, and it was so wholesome. They had so much joy on their faces, and they were expecting entertainment, and they got it straight away from the one and only Rooney. Rooney, Rooney. Incredible. What a way to kick off the game. Quite literally what we needed. And we're just going to go like this for the rest of the game, I'm sure.
Because that's the thing, so many people were talking about this World 11 team and how good they're going to be. How much does it mean to get such an early goal?
Oh, well, to throw your marker down psychologically, it can't harm at all, can it? And after all, you know, we are England. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You heard it there. Come on, England. OK, let's get back up to the commentators.
Rooney with another touch, this time to Jill Scott. Rooney again. Jill Scott just dispossessed by Richard Gadd, and Rooney in the thick of the action once more. Carrick. This is Bella Ramsey. Now Wilshere. It's a lovely ball inside for Tom Grennan. Still Grennan. Jill Scott was arriving, but it was well read by Nemanja Vidic.
Vidic does not care at all.
Taking no prisoners.
Not bothered.
There's a bit of friends reunited going on between Rooney, Van der Sar, Gary Neville this afternoon, and of course Nemanja Vidic. Here is Neville. Decent looking cross, which is dealt with by Edwin van der Sar. England woke up last year after 6 years without a victory. They beat the World 11. Pulling out at Stamford Bridge, where we had 9 goals, 4 goals in the first 30 minutes.
It was a painful evening to be on the other team.
Brilliantly timed challenge by Angry Ginge. You love that. He's a big Manchester United fan, and he's playing at his favourite stadium. Rivaldo. World 11 just struggling to get into the game. You can see Gadd was lining up for another blockbuster there.
Oh, come on, ref.
By Grennan.
Oh, painful, that one.
Well, he's certainly got Rivaldo's full attention, Tom Grennan.
It's pretty terrifying when you're going for a slide tackle on a professional footballer. I don't know how they're going to take it.
Joe Hart in goal for England hasn't had much to do so far. It might have something to react to for the first time here. This is Rivaldo trying to get a touch on. It was John O'Shea. And it's easy enough for the former England goalkeeper.
What's funny when you play these games is how quickly you get used to playing against footballing royalty and legends. First couple of hours in training, you're like, oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Trezeguet, and then 20 minutes in, you're like, David, I was through there.
And what's the response usually?
He doesn't know who I am.
Amraoui. Rivaldo. And Grennan is in there again. The Diamonds emerge with the ball. Trying to charge forward. Those two apparently have got a bit of beef, Tom Grennan and Diamond, because he robbed her of possession last year at Stamford Bridge, and she was really irked by it. Apparently he didn't know much about it. There's Rivaldo. Joe Hart really didn't know much about that, but Angry Ginge certainly did. I love that. In front of the scoreboard end at Old Trafford.
Brilliant. Happy Ginge he was there, wasn't he? What a clearance. What a moment. He'll be playing that one back over and over again on his phone.
Well, he calls himself the postman. He certainly delivered there. Here's Wilshere. Into Rooney. He's hoping to reach Louis Tomlinson, but Walker Marquez is out there very quickly. Going to be another change for England. First of all, quick look at the Rooney goal again. Van der Sar getting a little bit caught with the ball in mid-flight. Off comes Bella Ramsey. And on comes Alex Brooker. Making his 4th appearance on Soccer Aid, Alex Brooker. After his first appearance, he was inundated with messages from other physically disabled players who were delighted that he'd represented the community. He's a terrifically funny fella. This guy is a terrifically talented fella. Noah Beck, a scorer at the London Stadium a few years ago for the Soccer Aid World 11, replaces Asim Chowdhury. Angry Ginge. Touched by Richard Gadd. Now Trezeguet needs a bit more support. He's just helped it into an area for Diamond. And she has got there first. But Grennan got there last.
He's winning that battle, isn't he?
He really has been one of the most impressive celebs in Soccer Aid history.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's just great around the camp as well. He's such a laugh. The guitar comes out. He'll have a little sing-song. He's so humble, down to earth, but incredibly talented.
The last action for Diamond is replaced by Maisie Adam, whose confidence took a little bit of knock after missing that penalty, which meant that the England team had the home dressing room, but she's definitely made her mark on Soccer Aid over the last few years. There's a brilliant podcast of her own, Big Kick Energy, Maisie Adam. Although I haven't really forgiven her for knocking me out of Tipping Point the other year.
You gotta let that go, mate. Never. And the same with Debbie McGee. I'll never forgive that woman. Oh.
What did she knock you out of?
Same, Tipping Point. Oh. Furious.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
So bitter.
There's the ref cam. That's the view that Rebecca Welsh has got.
It's the arms. That's funny.
Old Trafford might not be as polished as it was when Soccer Aid started here in 2006, but it's still a footballing cathedral and the theatre of dreams. And there is quite a few players on that pitch that would love them to make their mark tonight. Here's Grennan, often making a mark in Soccer Aid. He's got options on the edge of the penalty area.
That wasn't one of them.
Rivaldo, Maisie Adam lost that played early. The offside flag will go up now. Luckily, the ball didn't squeeze her way anyway.
That does happen a lot. when the professionals get the ball. They look up, see a celeb, and then they just have another double check to see if there's anyone else.
Noah Beck just leaving his mark on Jack Wilshere. There's Peter Schmeichel and Martin Thompson just trying to think of a way of getting the World 11 back into the game. The Mexican wave going on amongst the Soccer Aid crowd. Another bumper Soccer Aid crowd here, by the way.
Great, isn't it? And they were out hanging around since 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon, weren't they?
Well, Wayne Rooney looking to add to his total. Thwarted by Noah Beck. This is Maisie Adam. Again, just thwarted by Tom Grennan. Amraoui, O'Shea. It's Noah Beck, who was in the US soccer development program when he was younger. He played college football in the United States. Trezeguet.
Oh.
David Trezeguet actually scored here in the Champions League quarter-final 27 years ago for Monaco.
Wow.
There's a lot of people in the crowd that probably weren't born when that happened.
I would definitely say there's a couple of people on the pitch. I did just get a text off my sister saying the people cheering for Louis Tomlinson are not teen girls, of course. They're fully grown women who absolutely adore him, so I apologise. Apparently I'm getting a bit of stick for that.
Once you pick up this microphone, that's just something that happens, I'm afraid.
No, what, your own sister? Sorry, Danielle.
Gad trying to squeeze it forward. Angry Ginge, who's had a good start to the game. Tomlinson. Now Carrick just sitting in that familiar position at the base of the midfield and picking out passes like that. Alex Brooker is chasing it.
Oh, look.
Didn't quite get it under control.
Alex Brooker won the competition last year with the ball launching machine where they shoot the ball at you at 80 miles an hour.
What a touch, by the way.
And he absolutely smashed it.
He said he didn't get a touch at Old Trafford last time they played here, so he was determined that that wouldn't be the case this time around.
Still time.
He's had a couple already, I think. James Nelson-Joyce. Carrick out to Tomlinson. It's a little bit too heavy this time, and it's picked off by Noah Beck. Rivaldo. It's an ambitious pass, but Maisie Adam is a willing runner. So is Grennan. O'Shea intervenes and then starts to get forward on this right-hand side. Couldn't get past Wilshere. Still looks lean and mean, doesn't he, Jack Wilshere?
That's the terrifying thing about it. Half of them look like they could still turn it on a Saturday afternoon. And then they put them against comedians and singers.
Yeah, they've still got Jermaine Defoe, Mo Farah and Aaron Lennon that could come off the bench. Stephen Bartlett, who scored twice last year after coming off the substitutes bench. Paddy McGuinness, who will be the second half goalkeeper for the England side. And Tom Hiddleston in the front row, who is part of the management team this year. Wilshere to Rooney. Still only 1-0 to England. And Vidic making sure it stays that way. This is Noah Beck. Gary Neville should see this all the way back to Joe Hart, and does. Well, we have to remember why we're here today, and 1 in 6 children live in conflict zones in the world right now. And if you put that into context, in the 1990s it was 1 in 10. More children than ever, nearly 500 million, are either living in conflict zones or have been forcibly displaced due to conflict and violence, and they need your help. And if you can donate throughout the course of the evening, then it's much appreciated. Text 40 to 70818, and you can donate by phone as well, 0330 123 4442. And the brilliant news this year is that the donations to Soccer Aid for UNICEF will be matched by the Children's Investment Fund Foundation. They're matching donations up to £5 million. Denise Lewis and Tony Duggan about to enter the fray for England. Jill Scott coming off after half an hour. And Alex Brooker. And the crowd are showing their appreciation. Tony Duggan, who had a glittering career raising the profile of women's football across Europe. Former Everton, Manchester City, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid player before retiring. She scored here once in the WSL for Everton. John O'Shea. Grennan getting stuck in on Rivaldo and giving away a free kick.
Pretty terrifying to see Duggan, Rooney front line there. The goals there. Both scored a lot of goals.
Rivaldo. Just see him eyeing up Joe Hart's goal there, but he's found Amraoui, who rather athletically and inventively tried to test his reflexes. Tom Grennan's got the captain's armband on. Rooney decided he didn't want it. He's player manager. That's enough responsibility. Amraoui going for goal again. That's a couple of efforts from Kira Hamraoui.
A solid player. She's a real laugh around the place as well, but really takes it very serious when she gets on the pitch. She's desperate to lob Joe out. That was two attempts at the similar shot.
She's in the Champions League with the Barcelona women's team. She played for PSG as well. And she's definitely come the closest for the World 11 so far. We've had 34 minutes and Joe Hart hasn't had much to do.
Oh, it's a great ball from Maisie.
And she's found Rivaldo. Hamraoui making the run down the inside right channel. Rivaldo decided to go infield to Noah Beck. Maisie Adam wants it played early. This is Noah Beck again. Carrying it well. Almost leaving it for Rivaldo, but picked up his own pass. A few more touches on the ball now for the World 11. Dermot Kennedy has found Hamraoui. It's away by Angry Ginge. I mean, if his afternoon finishes now, Angry Ginge, he's had the day of his life.
Absolutely. A big United fan. He's probably been here hundreds of times. To be on that pitch in the first place, amazing. Never mind that goal line clearance.
Grennan straight in there.
Tom is not messing around.
He's got 5 top 10 singles, 2 #1 albums, and a crunching tackle in his locker. Here's Tony Duggan. That's a good ball out to Wayne Rooney, who is offside. Well, it's interesting that you got Rooney, Duggan and James Nelson-Joyce all in the front line now, all Liverpudlians. Maisie Adam. Denise Lewis almost got in there ahead of John O'Shea. Duggan did well to dispossess for Rivaldo. It's a lovely turn by Wilshere. Duggan's got it back again. Wilshere's going through the middle. Rooney's trying to find him. It's a good run by Wilshere. It's spilt by Van der Sar. Almost. Made a real difference. Had a little bit of grease on it, that ball. Rooney.
Just got.
It's not quite the one that he scored against Manchester City.
Still got PTSD on that one.
Let's go down to the touchline. Alex Scott is waiting for us.
I've been watching you. You haven't sat down yet, but your team are winning. Is it all down to your hard tactics?
Well, I don't know about that. Everyone's playing really well out there today. We're bossing it. The other team's not had a shot on target yet, so we're smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Everyone's played really well.
I think this is down to your management, though.
I don't know about that. I'm not taking any credit for it. They're the guys out there doing the work. We're just sat up here in the dugout.
I mean, I've been watching. I was going to say you haven't sat down.
No, I've been screaming and shouting instructions and shit like that, but it's at the end of the day, they're the ones who's got to go out there and do it.
Okay, right, we look forward to catching up with you afterwards. Once again, I do apologise for Tyson swearing. Back to you, Sam.
It's all right, he hasn't made a habit of it. He was telling us that they hadn't had a shot on target at the World 11. I mean, I'm only going to tell him that that's not the case because I'm at a safe distance.
Yeah, you tell him. I agree with him. Whatever he said, it's fine by me.
Angry Ginge obviously having to clear off the line at one stage. Would probably want that well remembered. Neville. Duggan trying to find Rooney. This is Noah Beck. Denise Lewis trying to wrestle him off the ball, but he's very confident when he's carrying it, and Rooney was a little bit frustrated that he'd had to take matters into his own hands.
Not many bookings, is there, in a Soccer Aid game?
And Rebecca Welsh keeping cards close to her chest, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Did once see a booking, I think, for Jose Mourinho, who was the manager of the
that's the best moment ever happened. Was it Ollie Mers?
He just had enough of him. He just decided to run on the pitch and take him out.
It's a great moment. It'd be pretty embarrassing to get sent off at a charity game, wouldn't it, on telly?
There's a lot of competitive spirit out there. It's the moment where the celebrities, pop stars, soap stars, YouTubers all get to mix it with the big boys. That's Dermot Kennedy.
Good player, Dermot, isn't he? First year we played here actually during the COVID, and he was player of the match, and he actually got to have lunch with the pro players.
He was invited.
Yeah, he was invited to the top table. Yeah,
the inner circle.
It's like Game of Thrones.
England who are taking the crown at the moment, 5 minutes before half-time. And they lead by a goal to nil. Goal scored by Wayne Rooney inside the first 4 minutes. Fastest ever goal at Soccer Aid.
Tasty there.
Trezeguet just getting a little bit feisty with angry Ginge. And all of a sudden they've got some work to do here, England, but Trezeguet didn't quite manage to catch that, as he may have done 20 years ago. What a player he was back in the day.
Famously, Soccer Aid, the second half is a very different game to the first half, with the change of goalkeeper.
Yes, we've got Paddy McGuinness and Nicky Byrne about to take over the gloves as we get into the second half. Dermot Kennedy getting stuck in on Tomlinson. He's got a big half-time as well, because he'll be performing for us live. There's Paddy McGuinness just getting mentally prepared for the prospect of facing up against the likes of Trezeguet, Bonucci, who's on the bench, Brian Habana, who could still come off the bench for the World 11, and Mo Farah is just about to emerge. Seventh appearance at Soccer Aid. That's England to go the distance again. And a good response for James Nelson-Joyce, who comes off after a really good 42 minutes in England colours. Here's the Mobot. Carrick. Angry Ginge with a ball into the box, which has flown all the way through to Lewis. Side flag up. Former heptathlete making a debut. One goal at the Sydney Olympics, an avid watcher of Soccer Aid, but didn't think anyone would ever pass her the baton. Rivaldo. Kennedy. O'Shea. Hamraoui. Looks like that went out, but not entirely sure that it did. It certainly has gone out now. So we're almost at half-time. That's usually when most donations are made. If you're hoping to increase your chances of speaking to one of our celebrities on the phones, get in ahead of the crowd by donating now, online or by phone, and opting to speak to our Celebrity Appreciation Station. You're out there now. Are you looking forward to half-time?
Yeah, because I'll be absolutely shattered. You don't quite realise how big these pitches are. And I mean, this is a nice pitch this year. It was a bit sandy last year at Stamford Bridge, but they've done a good job of this.
Just a minute ago.
It's certainly well watered, I was going to say, but I've got to stop. I've got to stop. I'm sorry, United.
Trezeguet. Now Noah Beck. Rivaldo seen a lot of the ball looking for Trezeguet again. He might have got that in 1998. Just a little bit ambitious on this occasion. They jiggle things around, won't they, in the second half of the World 11? Especially if Tony Duggan goes all the way here. It's Tony Duggan!
Oh, what a goal.
It's a brilliant finish from Tony Duggan. England take a 2-0 lead.
It was always going to happen. As soon as she came on, she looks like she could still play week in, week out. She's fantastic at City with Jill Scott.
If you get a ball like that from Michael Carrick and you make a run like that, Tony Duggan was always the favourite.
Well, the 11 have still got people to come on in the second half, haven't they? Carlos Tevez, hopefully he's, still got a goal in him. Trying to look through the substitute list of people who can turn this around.
Well, they'll certainly be thinking that in the half-time break. England were desperate to back up last year's success. They've taken a half-time lead at Old Trafford. Duggan and Rooney, the stars of the first half.
Wow. What a finish to the first half. Tony Duggan.
What a goal.
Pick that one out.
Biggest smile on her face.
All right, whilst the players head off for a well-deserved rest, let's remind ourselves why they are doing this. UNICEF help children everywhere, some who live on the other side of the world and some closer to home.
Yeah, earlier we spoke to Glenn Rooney about her visit to Poland to meet families who have been affected by the conflict in Ukraine. Let's take a look. UNICEF works in over 190 countries around the world, helping children in all sorts of different ways. This is Murat's story.
Up, super.
Murat is autistic and he only uses a few words. At his school, they use physical therapy to help him express himself. The school that Murat goes to is supported by UNICEF and caters for children with lots of different needs. It's a familiar sort of place to me, as I grew up with a sister who had disabilities.
There's a lot going on at the school. There's different classes going on. The atmosphere is, there's an energy. That was really good. Really good. Yeah. It's a place where they can come and be themselves, express themselves in different ways. Are you taking me somewhere? You dancing? Hey? I can really relate to this school and environments like this and know how hard they work to make these kids happy and also to be a massive part in their development as well.
What's even more special is that most of these children are Ukrainian refugees displaced by the war. Murat's mum, Katerina, invited me to their home to hear how the war has affected them.
Hi.
You're welcome.
I'm Colleen. Nice to meet you.
Me too.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. What do you remember about the day of the invasion?
Я встаю дуже рано і в 4 години ранку почула дуже такі взриви. На початку не повірила, що то війна. Ми спали коло стінки. Існує таке правило 2 стін, що якщо ракета залетить в твій дім, вона розрушить першу стіну, а друга буде тебе захищати. Коли коло мого дому взривався танк, я зрозуміла, що моя нервова система вже не витримує і треба виїжджати.
More than 6.9 million people have fled the war in Ukraine and remain displaced outside the country. A large number are children with disabilities. This school was set up as part of the refugee response here.
How important is the UNICEF school to Murat?
Я вважаю, що нам, направду, дуже пощастило учитися в цій школі. Мурат став набагато спокійніше, розумніше. І я бачу таку добру динаміку, що він розвивається.
Most of these children have faced a tough time since having to flee the conflict. But now, this incredible school is helping them to thrive.
As a mum, my children are my priority, and I'd do anything for them. 3 years ago, Katerina and Murad had to flee their home and leave behind all they ever knew, and UNICEF were there for them. 3 years later, UNICEF are still there for them. Please give what you can.
To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, thank you, and please keep giving it what you can. Still to come, our pundits are going to be analysing that first half. Quite a first half.
What a first half it was. Plus, we have a very special performance from World 11 superstar Dermot Kennedy. What a night he's having, by the way. We're going to see you in a few minutes.
Wow, welcome back to Soccer Red for UNICEF. Hope you're doing well and enjoying the game. It's half-time. The score is 2-0 to England. Let's get down to it. Woo! What is going on? Big Zoo. What's going on with the World 11?
You know what? It was a tough half. I'm not going to lie. We didn't really show any promise there. But we'll be back. Second half, we'll be back.
I like the fighting talk, but Mary, England have been impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I called it pre-game. I think that, you know, World 11 haven't really been in it too much, to be fair. England dominating. Tony scored a great goal.
This is the Rooney goal.
And the Rooney goal, yeah.
What a moment for Wayne Rooney.
Yeah,
Old Trafford.
Old Trafford have been right behind him, haven't they? It's a great moment, but, I mean, they're comfortably in front.
I always love an early goal in Soccer Aid, because then everyone just basically goes, panic button. we got to do something about this.
Though, we need to ask Mary, you know, Van der Sar there, goalkeeper, or is it all Wayne, or what's...
No, I'm going to give the credit to Wayne in this situation. Obviously, I'm not going to come for Van der Sar like that.
Oh, you're a diplomat.
No, I'm not a diplomat, but Van der Sar, what a great keeper. You know, maybe he got the time a little bit wrong. We've all been there, you know, but Wayne Rooney, right place, right time, just put it to that.
What was interesting, though, is when Noah Beck was brought on and you could see him push up a little bit further, it felt like the World 11 were getting back into it until the Tony Duggan.
Tony Duggan, what a finish, Lee.
What a brilliant finish, but let's mention the other Tony Bellew. Oh my gosh.
I know, poor Tony.
He looked in agony. Yeah. But what a finish this was.
And the timing of the run, exceptional.
That through ball from Carrick, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, good service.
Really nice.
Can't blame Van der Sar for that, can you?
Don't even try, Lee, please.
But look, we saw Ellen White score last year, so for Tony, her first year part of Soccer Aid, not a bad finish.
No, it wasn't for her. In front of 25 family members she's brought today. Nice. Yeah, that's a fact, so yeah.
We have to talk about the celebs, and in particular, the one that's caught your eye, I know, is Anglo Ginger's had a really good first half.
Yeah, he got the goal line clearance. He's at Old Trafford. Look at these tackles.
The tackle was great. He had
incredible performance.
This was incredible.
Here we go. What a moment.
I mean, I don't want to be funny, but Joe Hart did a lot of the work there, I feel.
But look at you.
That is classic goalkeepers union.
I'm sticking up for defenders there. That's the celebration.
Yeah,
that is like scoring a goal.
Give it to him. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
What do the World 11 need to do in the second half then, Lee?
Well, I think they have to bring on Big Zoo. That's what they have to do.
We all know.
Are they saving their best players to the second half? That's
I have to say there are a lot of good players on the bench for World 11, right?
Yeah.
A lot of good players. I think Kaelin's going to come on and make a difference.
Remember, there's this guy called Carlos Tevez as well.
Yeah.
Just that guy?
That guy.
I guess, because Dermot Kennedy was playing pretty well, but everyone watching it from the box, everyone was just playing so deep, so I guess they just need to push up a little bit and Noah push forward.
I'll tell you what I thought was great. Richard Gadd, he's great.
Yeah.
He's really good, isn't he? I like it when comedians or people from a comedy background do well. Even Aston was good. I wasn't expecting anything from Aston.
Good touch. Zoo, what are you going to say to them when you're in that dressing room?
Listen, we know what we can do, we know what we have on the bench, and the second half is much easier because it's celeb goalkeepers.
Wow, Mary, we have to talk to you about the goalkeepers. We've got Nicky Byrne, very good goalkeeper.
Okay.
And Paddy, who was graduated to goalkeeper over the last couple of years, hasn't he?
Okay, I'm going to have to take your word for it. I've personally not seen them play that much, especially on a big stage like this, but it's a great occasion. Hopefully they enjoy it.
Well, you could be watching them shine, or you could be watching the horror show.
No, shine, because people are going to get tired. There's going to be a lot of chances, a lot of opportunity for them to show themselves.
Yeah. I think that you were very diplomatic about Edwin van der Sar. I would like to see you do that when Paddy McGuinness makes all the mistakes he's going to make.
I will be consistent for the goalkeeper union. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you. Zoo, you better go and get warmed up, my friend.
It's
Come on,
time.
get that deep heat on.
Let's do it, man.
All right, thank you, guys. The incredible thing about UNICEF is that wherever in the world children need help, they are there providing it. Here's UNICEF UK President and all-round national treasure, Olivia Coleman, to tell us a bit.
Hello there. Just wanted to say thank you for watching and donating. You might notice that war and conflict come up more than once tonight. The war in Sudan right now has caused an extreme shortage of food. Families all across the country are affected. Everyday people, children like yours and mine, and mums like Hoda.
يعني زمان ما كان عندنا حاجة مستحيلة. بنمشي السوبر ماركت زي عادي، يعني فراخ، يعني بحاول أغير. يعني أي حاجة سامحة، يعني يمكن اللحمة دي عدس، فاصوليا، الرز، يعني مواد التومينية دي، سكر ما كنت بشتري سكر من برا.
The war began in 2023, and 2 years later, the effects have been devastating.
Months of fighting have created the worst humanitarian catastrophe in the world.
You could see catastrophic death like we've not seen since the Ethiopian famine 40 years ago.
War has caused the food chain to collapse. Farms have been destroyed. There's a lack of safe water. And this is the fastest growing displacement crisis in the world.
طبعا وكنت خايفة، فلذاتهم خايفين إذا سمعنا صوت ضرب هم الشفع بيخافوا، يعني إذا في حاجة بيكونوا بيخافوا، وإذا المدينة يعني حاجة موية ما في كهرباء ما في.
When the fighting reached their doorstep, Hoda and her son Farah fled to a refugee camp. But on the journey over hundreds of miles, with no money and no food, Farah has become severely malnourished.
والله بخوفني إنه يعني يكون بس يعني مثلا يكون محتاج لحاجة وأجيب له في نفس الوقت ما أقدر أجيب له في نفس الوقت.
Too many families across the country are in the same situation from simply not having enough of the right food.
التأثير على الأطفال زادت لنا بمعدلات سوء التغذية وبمعدلات الموت، خصوصاً قبل ما يصلوا المستشفى وأثناء ما يصلون في المستشفى.
Over 30 million people here need humanitarian support, and the biggest concern right now is the real possibility of famine. That's why UNICEF is working with local communities and health centres to support children like Farah with emergency therapeutic food. But the number of children with malnutrition is rising. Hoda and Farah's world has been devastated by this war.
والله الصراحة ما أصدق يعني قبل الحرب يعني كانت وجبات مبالغة. معظم علينا أتمنى إنه يبقى دكتور لو أستاذ يعني يكون ناجح في المستقبل بس يعني.
Hoda is just a mum that wants the best for her child. But this war means that the lives of so many children in Sudan hang in the balance, and time is running out. £40 could help pay for a child to have enough life-saving therapeutic food for almost a month. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Yes, remember, if you do choose to donate online or by phone, you might get a personal thank you from one of these fabulous celebrity volunteers right here in the appreciation station. Dermot, look, you've been on the phone. What's going on?
Lindsay, she was amazing. See you, Lindsay. Bye. Say bye. Lindsay and the public have been calling on donating in their thousands because we've got an update on how much has been raised so far tonight, right?
Yes, let me get behind you. Sarah's, let me get up to Sarah. I know everyone's been calling on, but please do the honours for us.
OK, we have raised 7,000... 7 million!
The millions!
7,038,047 pounds!
That is absolutely incredible. I mean, your face says it all as well.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? The people we've spoken to on the phones have been amazing. I've had people ring and saying, I'm going to ring back later in the second half and donate more.
Keep ringing back, and so what they might pitch some ideas to you. You'll take those calls. OK, look, I'll give you time to think about it. Thank you all so much for your generosity. Every donation you give is making a real change for children around the world. So please do keep them coming. Dermot's down here having a chat. What are you doing?
Hello. I just want to get back on the phone to Liz. After the break, we've got something so special live coming up in the stadium. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. We are having an incredible night so far. Thank you all so very much. It's a great game, it's a great cause, and it's an incredible amount. A whopping £7,038,047 as of a couple of minutes ago. So do keep it coming in. Thank you so much.
Incredible, right? Wow, amazing. Coming up, we've got a live performance from the World 11's midfield maestro, Dermot Kennedy. First, though, he's appeared in everything from Line of Duty to 1,000 Blows. Yes, Daniel Mays reminds us why we are all here tonight.
Soccer Aid for UNICEF finds hope in the darkest of times. Right now, war and conflict are words we hear in the news all too often. It can make you wonder, when will it end, and where is the hope? Well, there's one group of people who you can always rely on.
لما تخلص الحرب بدي ألعب مع أصحابي وألعب مع قرايبي وأجي على المدرسة وأدرس منيح. لونه أحمر وفي ورد لونه بالأحمر وفي زعنان الورد تحت. ونفسي يركبوا لي طيارة بس أنا مش زي الصغار أسيب العكاكيز. كنا كل مرة لما نظهر نلعب برا وكان كتير في ورود. هالورود كنا اللي بيطيروا ونروح نقطف واحدة وننفخ عليه. عشان معظم وقتي كنت بس بعزف بالكمان. هي كانت أغلى حاجة عندي. بحب ألعب على السكوتر وبحب ألعب كورة. Я любила на танцы, колеса делала, кувырки. أنا بحب الفوتبول كثير وبلعب مع رفقاتي فوتبول. ورفقاتي هلا مستشهدين. إنه أبوي وأخواتي استشهدوا أمامي وأنا وعمتي ضلينا. Потому что там стреляли, и там еще прилетела в мою школу и мой садик. كده تاني بوم. أنا شفت بيتي هذا زمانيوني أو ما طلعنا ولا شيء. الصواريخ فوقنا عم تضربنا وهربنا بشكل مش طبيعي أبداً. مشينا قعدنا هناك والرحلة كانت مرعبة بشكل ما كنا متوقعينه.
These children have been through so much. But UNICEF is there along with partners and local communities. On the front line, giving children vital health care, education, emotional support, and the chance to just be children.
بتمنى أنني نضل على معيشة وبتمنى لكل اللي يعيش لي من بيوتهم يرجعوا على بيوتهم وتخلص هالحرب على بكيف.
1 in 6 children around the world is currently living through war. 1 in 6. And yet, even after everything they've been through, they still have hope. Tonight is our chance to show that we have hope too. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Children, like the ones that you've just seen, should not be going through that. They should not talk about war like it's normal. But we have to believe that change is possible, that better days are coming. And where better to harness that belief than here at Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, because in football, it all starts with a dream. Let me tell you something. On your own, you are powerful. Your action can change things, and in the case of tonight, one donation can and will make a difference. But if one person can have that much power, just think how powerful a team can be. Or 2 teams. All right, you lot. Rivals on the pitch, but united in purpose. Because tonight, it's not about winning or losing. No, it's about showing up and playing your part. And listen, if we're talking about people showing up, come on then, Manchester! Let's make some noise! Come on! Let's hear ya! Woohoo! Wow! Look at this! Eh? 70,000 people here in the stadium who all made a choice to show up and to make a difference. And we thank you so much. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. Football is so very powerful. Cheers. This event is a joyous occasion. It all starts with a game, a bit of fun, but with so much purpose. Tonight, that purpose is to help UNICEF support children. And how do we do that? Yes! This is what I'm talking about, eh? Love this! Football supporters don't give up. No matter the odds, when we back a team, we back them. We turn up again and again, and we show that we care. And that is what we are asking you to do tonight. To back this team. To back children. The world is in a really tough place. And sadly, children have never needed as much support as they do right now. But together, we can genuinely make a difference. And this is where you come in. The most powerful team here tonight isn't here in the stadium. It's all of you at home. And together, imagine what millions of you could do if you just give now. So everybody, come on, up on your feet. Let's be having you. Everybody on your feet, up you come. Come on, up you come. Better days are coming. Right here and right now, if you make a donation, it will make a difference. All of the details of how to donate are there on screen, and we thank you so much. It really does mean the world.
Better days are coming if no one told you. I hate to hear you crying over the phone, dear. For 7 years running, you've been a soldier. But better days are coming. Better days are coming for you. So when the night feels like forever, I remember what you said to me. I know you've been hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come. The rain, it ain't permanent, and soon we'll be dancing in the sun. We'll be dancing in the sun, and we'll sing your song together. And we'll sing your song together. We never miss the flowers until the sun's down. We never count the hours until they're running out. You're on the other side of the storm now. You should be so proud. And better days are coming. Better days are coming for you. So when the night feels like forever, I remember what you said to me. I know you've been hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come. The rain, it ain't permanent, and soon we'll be dancing in the sun. We'll be dancing in the sun, and we'll sing your song together. 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 Your story's gonna change, just wait for better days. You've seen too much of pain, now you don't even know. Your story's gonna change, just wait for better days. I promise you I won't let go. I know you've been hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come. The rain, it ain't permanent, and soon we'll be dancing in the sun. We'll be dancing in the sun, and we'll sing your song together. 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 Better days are coming if no one told you. Thank you. Please give what you can. Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid. Elsie, you're enjoying it, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Jamie, you're enjoying it?
Yeah, it's well good.
It's well good. Well, the second half is about to start. Dermot, you're so excited. I can't keep up with you.
The crowd's electric, I tell you. This is all coming up. The first very special Coldplay prize up for grabs. Have a little look at this. Come on, everyone! Now's your chance to win tickets to Coldplay's sold-out Music of the Spheres World Tour. You and a friend could be seeing Coldplay live at the iconic Wembley Stadium on Thursday, the 4th of September. But that is not all. How does a meet and greet with the band sound? That's right, you could win the ultimate Spheres experience for two, courtesy of Hits Radio. Enjoy an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour, a photo opportunity on the Wembley Stadium stage, some amazing merch, and even a photo with the band. You'll get the ultimate VIP experience with access to the Celtic pre-show lounge, including hospitality and exclusive photo opportunities. And to top it all off, enjoy 2 nights at the 5-star Nobu Hotel London, Portman Square, including breakfast. The best part of this prize is that your £10 entry donation could help Soccer Aid for UNICEF to protect play for every child. Your donation on entry of £10 could buy exercise books for 40 children to help them learn and enjoy school. To enter and donate to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, text prize to 81144. You'll be charged one standard message rate and you'll make a voluntary donation of £10 to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. You can opt out of donating by replying council to the entry confirmation text within 30 minutes. You must be 18 or over and have the bill player's permission to enter. Entries close at midday on Tuesday the 15th of July. 100% of your donation will go to UNICEF. Good luck.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025, the second half about to start. She's enjoying her evening and he's about to enjoy his. Carlos Tevez, welcome back to Manchester. Sure, I've seen a sign like that somewhere before. One of 7 changes for the World 11 at the start of the second half as they look to try and drag themselves back into the game. Another of those, Leonardo Bonucci, a European Championship winner with Italy. Noah Beck still on from the first half, but Brian Habana, a World Cup winner with South Africa in rugby union, starting the second 45. Kellen Carl is also on at the start of the second half as they look to try and arrest the deficit. Phil Jagielka trying to preserve the clean sheet that England have maintained so far. He is one of 5 changes at the start of the second half. Stephen Bartlett came off the bench to score the fastest ever goal from a substitute last time around, and Roman Kent and Paddy McGuinness also making up the other changes. Leading the line for England will be Aaron Lennon and Jermaine Defoe.
Terrifying. Jermaine Defoe, he still looks fit as a fiddle, ready to play. He's unbelievable.
Celebrity goalkeepers sometimes means more goals. Nicky Byrne.
It always means more goals.
Westlife and Paddy McGuinness involved for these two teams in the second half. And Jason, 5 of the 9 goals scored last year were scored in the second half. 12 of the last 17 Soccer Aid goals have happened after half-time. So that bodes well for an exciting second 45.
Yeah, once you get the celeb keepers in, that's when it becomes a proper game. First half so cagey, and you've got the pros really not wanting to let themselves down. They don't want to get embarrassed by celebrities. Then when the celebs go in, floodgates open.
This is Mo Farah playing it right back at the start of the second half. Aaron Lennon, who we saw in training this week, is still a real speedster, and looking to cause problems for Billy Wingrove, who's come off the bench as well for the World 11. You and I were talking at half-time about the fact that we were quite excited about seeing Bonucci and Trezeguet and Rivaldo.
I know. And then I told my kids, oh, these guys are going to be here, and they're like, can you get me an autograph on Big Zoo with Billy Wingrove and the sidemen?
Catering for all generations at Soccer Aid, and here is Lennon speeding away from Wingrove. He's got Defoe waiting in the centre, and it's a great save by Byrne. It's a brilliant double save from Byrne. Bartlett with the follow-up, denied by the celebrity goalkeeper.
Hey, well, I take it back there. I was giving it out, saying the floodgates will open. That was 2 professional level saves there from Nicky.
Well, what a start to the second half for the World 11 goalkeeper. Seventh appearance in Soccer Aid. He was at Leeds United as a kid, as a goalkeeper, and he showed some real quality there with 2 brilliant saves. That was before he had 14 number 1s and sold 55 million records. It's a great ball into Defoe. Goalkeeper's come out this time, and he's handled it, and that is the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, and he could be in big trouble here.
Well, we talked about red cards at Soccer Aid, didn't we? I mean, that in a real game, as it were. He's got to go. Go on, get it on the chest cam.
Let's just say it's a generous decision.
Soccer Aid first. 2 great saves and a red card in the first 4 minutes. Oh, it'd be great.
This is the golden moment. 2 brilliant saves from Nicky Byrne.
Probably there's no one to bring back on. Of course, like a keeper, they'd have to put another celeb in.
He's actually in the same youth team as Harry Kewell. Big Zoo is getting ready. England are lining up a free kick with Jermaine Defoe behind it. He's already been denied by Byrne twice. Now he's denied by Noah Beck. I'll be looking back at this again, won't he?
These are the clips that you get on your phone, and then you start showing them to everybody over and over again. I've not got any. I had one pass to Robbie Keane one year. The problem was I remember passing it and then standing there thinking that was a good pass, rather than actually carrying on with the run into the box like a proper footballer would.
Here is John O'Shea. All the way back to the goalkeeper. And it might take a deflection and goes out for a corner. Manchester certainly out in force tonight. in Old Trafford. It's absolutely buzzing, but everybody around the UK can get involved. What about Brighton and Hove, home to UNICEF's new partners, the Seagulls? Brighton fans, I know you're a generous bunch. My auntie lives down there. If you've got anything to spare, we will take it, and we can change kids' lives. All you need to do is follow the instructions on the screen and give 40, 30, 20 or 10, and it will make a huge difference. Paddy McGuinness.
Not quite as assured as Byrne there, is he? Nicky using his hands when he shouldn't do, and Paddy not using his hands when he should.
Just wondered there whether or not Phil Jagielka was thinking that maybe Paddy was going to take him out.
Oh, very good. Should be proud of that one.
He's cowering away behind the microphone after I said it. Wingrove. And the ball has been released to Jack Wilshere, and there's 3-on-1 here if he can find the pass. In fact, there's more joining, and that's Defoe. Lennon wants it. It's Aaron Lennon, and it's cut out brilliantly by Brian Habana.
I think we're going to see that move over and over again here. So fast down that right. Well, Soccer Aid fast.
Well, it's been the start of a really promising relationship. Lennon and Defoe right through the middle of the pitch for England. Robbie Williams and David James looking on, pretty happy with what they've seen so far. Duggan sends it back to Wilshere. Here's Defoe again, trying to get away from O'Shea. Dermot Kennedy just putting his foot through it.
How was Dermot Kennedy played in the first half, done a gig, and come back on?
Let's fit this for you. He's only picked up 4 billion streams on Spotify. He was the man of the match 5 years ago, and will be, I think, trending after that brilliant performance at half-time.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and shout out to Danny Mays as well. That was a very emotional speech there as well.
Galen Carr. It's forward by Bonucci, and it's a really good ball, and Habana is steaming forward. Just didn't have the pace to get the better of Roman Kemp. It's a sure sign as well that limbs will get a little bit tired in the second half and things will open up. It's a big pitch, there's lots of work to get through. Stephen Bartlett given short shrift by John O'Shea.
So he pops that in his diary.
Here is Duggan. Lovely feet from Duggan, still going and looking to release Grennan, just a little bit heavy, she was frustrated. Grennan being shepherded by Bonucci. Did a bit of an Italian job on him, and now there's an opportunity to break, and Kemp is there again to stop Habana from snaffling up the chance. Been able to get the ball to Carlos Tevez yet. Bartlett's off again. Trying to outpace Kennedy. Decides to go for goal, and Burns made another save.
Doing well, Burn. He's looking confident. I think those 2 saves early on have given him a little buzz.
More changes. And off comes David Trezeguet.
I knew Robbie would get on. He just can't let it go.
He's part of the management team, and you do get a note every year to say none of the management team are going to play.
No, not
unless they're called Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane's got his own set of rules.
In towards Bartlett, header by Ginge, it's Defoe! 3-0 England. deadly Defoe nets again at Old Trafford. And now he needs just one to become Soccer Aid's all-time top scorer.
Is that an Angry Ginger layoff as well there?
A little Angry Ginger assist for Defoe.
What a day he's having. Yeah,
Well,
nothing you can do there. Nothing you can do.
Angry Ginge can talk the talk outside the pitch, but inside it, he's been a big help to that England team, and Harry Redknapp certainly appreciating the contribution of his former player, Jermaine Defoe. That's Brown. Toby Brown trying to get the ball back to Noah Beck, whose effort is deflected by Angry Ginge, who's made another significant contribution.
Ever the showman, Paddy McGuinness.
Well, it's a huge way back now for the Soccer Aid World 11. We played 10 minutes of the second half, and you might be thinking now, as we approach, what, 9:15, time to get the takeaway in. Maybe for the price of a pizza, you might just decide instead, let's donate to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. We know times are tough for families in the UK as well, and your generosity every year is definitely humbling. It's helping children around the world to play and make a future. That's what Soccer Aid is all about. You can text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Lennon. Carl has got the ball back to Robbie Keane. Angry Ginge just getting a little bit caught there in two minds. Kaylin Carl, who is a Canadian midfielder who played over 100 times for Canada. She won bronze at the London Olympics. He's no strangers to the Olympics. This is Mo Farah. Probably should call him Sir Mo Farah, shouldn't we?
If I was a Sir, I'd expect it.
Jangielka into Grennan. Just trying to poke that through, hoping that it might reach an England white jersey. Angry Ginge gets there ahead of everybody else, but Paddy McGuinness just making sure. Could have got worse for the World 11 if Nicky Byrne had been sent off, because he did certainly handle outside the penalty area here. Let's have a look at it from the ref's point of view.
I mean, he even gives the thumbs up because he knows that is a red all day long. You can't get sent off at Soccer Aid.
Here's Brown into Keane. It's a lovely opportunity and it's well finished. Carlos Tevez.
First touch, I think.
Former City and United player. 3 Premier Leagues, Olympic gold, Champions League. One of the best strikers in the world. And now a scorer of a Soccer Aid goal.
Yeah, Paddy was left out to dry there, wasn't he, to be fair. Robbie's clearly made a difference.
That's it. Chance for World 11 to get back in it now, though.
Well, you'd hope so. I mean, just to make a game of it. And you know, there's been a lot of wins for the World 11. I remember there was a bit of anger last season where they in the World 11 camp, where they'd really overloaded the England squad. We certainly felt that they were
that's a bit.
We were making it out that they need an England win.
Is that your excuse? Is it?
Mate, I've not got any excuse. I'm not the first name on a team sheet.
Wingrove.
But they needed that England win, and they got it. And it looks like they might be getting another one.
Well, that goal from Carlos Tevez was certainly needed by the World 11. A little intervention there by Bonucci was required as well, because Lennon was threatening to get away. You wouldn't want to mark him, would you?
Absolutely not. Terrifying.
Here's Tevez, taking matters into his own hands and maybe single-handedly changing the picture. What a finish from Carlos Tevez. And all of a sudden there is a chance once again for the World 11.
Welcome to Manchester.
He may not be the most popular inside Old Trafford, but he's a popular goal scorer amongst his teammates.
Sometimes, when you've got that much skill, you just think, you know what, I'll do it myself. You look up to the left, there's a YouTuber on your left, a comedian on your right, you think, I've got this.
I'm not entirely sure where Phil Jagielka was going, but we know where the ball ended up. And that completely alters the outlook for Peter Schmeichel, Emmett J. Scanlon and Martin Compston. There's the former Lioness captain, Steph Houghton, replacing Tony Duggan. And there's Sam Quek, just about to enter the fray as well. She's no mystery guest. This is her second appearance at Soccer Aid. And Samo departs the scene.
It's always a hard thing to ask people for donations, especially when times are hard for a lot of people. And I notice it from doing various charity shows of the year that people, what happens in the UK, people with the least often donate the most. We all see it, you know, and I think on behalf of UNICEF, I think we can say, well, nobody wants your last fiver, your last tenner. Please only donate if you can afford. It does make a massive difference, and if you can, then text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818.
97 seconds between the two Carlos Tevez goals, which didn't go down particularly well at Old Trafford. I'm not sure that Sam Quek coming on to You Never Walk Alone at Old Trafford went down particularly well either.
It's a brave choice, to be fair. Got to do it though, got to stay true to yourself, haven't you? Proud Scouser.
Let's go down to the touchline and speak to Mary Earps, who I'm sure has got a view on the saves made by Nicky Byrne.
Hello, I'm pitch side. What are we saying?
What are you saying about those two brilliant saves? Because they were fantastic and vital, bearing in mind the way the game has changed since then.
Yeah, I mean, I was really surprised. It was very early in the second half, and it was great. He got off the floor really quickly to make a double save. And then, yeah, proper hero in that moment to zero in the nets with the handball.
Well, he probably might have been sent off on another occasion, Mary. Were you thinking that the red card was coming out?
Yeah, I think it was a sniff of a red card, that. Very generous by the referee, but we like to see that, a bit of fair play, why not?
Mary Earps, the former England goalkeeper. Mary, Queen of Stops. Part of our Soccer Aid 2025 punditry team. Tevez into Robbie Keane.
Got to be fancying a Tevez hat-trick against McGuinness, haven't you?
Well, certainly, Carlos Tevez has found top gear.
Trying to work out if that was a pun then or not.
It's taken me all week to script those. 25 minutes to go, and England were cruising at 3-0 up. Now it's a very different set of circumstances, but Lennon trying to put them on the front foot again. He's been a real menace, still a real menace. Chance for Quek. Blocked by O'Shea. Defoe trying to keep it alive. Lennon, Defoe. Oh, it's a beauty. He goes level with Kemp Saturday as Soccer Aid's top scorer of all time. And what a way to do it.
As soon as he went ahead, I just thought, this feels dangerous. 4 of them up there, Bartlett coming in, Quek did well, Lennon, and then Defoe with that beautiful finish. Robbie's happy.
Sam Quek with a good chance, blocked by John O'Shea. Lovely touch by Defoe, brilliant return from Lennon. Nothing Nicky Byrne could do.
No, not his fault there. John O'Shea getting nutmegged.
Now the England fans enjoying themselves, having a wonderful evening. And we hope you're having a wonderful evening as well. And if you are having a wonderful evening, then think about trying to help out those less fortunate. If you're anything like me and you leave things to the last minute, you might not have donated yet. It's the perfect time to get your donation in and make that final fundraising total even higher. All you need to do is text 4030 20 or 10 to 70818. This is Kemp. Lovely return from Lennon, who's made a significant impact. Now Defoe, Wilshere, Bartlett on the left-hand side, Quek going through the middle. Wilshere was looking for Kemp.
Oh, Robbie's not happy about that.
Ginger's not the only one who was angry. It's certainly been the theatre of dreams for Angry Ginge, hasn't it?
He's had a great night out. Although if he gets lamped by Robbie Keane, that might spoil it.
He's probably delighted that Tony Bellew only lasted 3 minutes. Keane at the back post, trying to cause some problems. Bit of pushing and shoving going on.
I mean, it is genuinely competitive. There's no messing around when it comes to the two teams. All the way through training, they keep you separate, and you sort of meet up for lunch and dinner. But there's a genuine need to win this game.
Tevez. Keane, away by Jagielka. Was there a foul there? I think there was. Could be a crucial moment, this, Jason.
I think Tevez is thinking this is going in top bins.
I don't think he's going to let anybody else have a go, do you?
No, absolutely not.
Well, Carlos Tevez scored 2 goals in 97 seconds to drag the World 11 back into the game after Nicky Byrne had made 2 decisive saves. What's Paddy McGuinness thinking now?
I just think he's thinking, what do you actually do in this situation? Because you see the keepers doing it every week, moving the wall and doing that, but actually what is that? And why is nobody lying down on the floor? I like that new move that's going on.
There's the draft excluder when you need it. It's Carlos Tevez, there's the hat-trick!
Yeah, I think it was, whatever place Paddy was deciding to stand, it was not that place. Paddy was actually behind the wall. I think he was using the wall to protect himself. Not happy with that, is it?
Well, it was goalkeeper's side.
Yeah. We'll not be wanting to watch that again. Paddy, of course, he tells a story in his new tour show about how Soccer Aid was the moment where he realised he was bald. because he was showing a clip of somebody. And of course, you get these camera angles that you've never had before. One right in the back of his bonce, and you realise, hang on, that's me.
Time to shave it.
He's looking good.
Well, he certainly won't like the sight of Carlos Tevez bearing down on him once again. Brown. A little bit of a tangle involving Billy Wingrove. It's away by Lennon. Kennedy dispossessed, and now Defoe. He's going for a hat-trick as well. It's Jermaine Defoe for England. Close. Quick. This is Hart. Forward by Jagielka, and it's out of play. It's funny who you bump into at Old Trafford. Julia Roberts is back here, big Manchester United fan. Almost won as many gongs as Manchester United.
Yeah, she's been coming to the Stretford end since she was a little girl, by all accounts. Yeah, big United fan. Huge.
This has been a few times, actually, which upset Pep Guardiola, if I remember rightly, because he was a big fan of her.
Oh.
But she's a red, not a blue.
Well left, Paddy.
What position did you play when you were involved in Soccer Aid last year?
I was last sub, which I'm told is a very important position, actually.
Last sub,
last sub. And there was a moment where Usain Bolt got injured, and they asked me to replace him. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, which is like Tesco's coming around with the delivery saying, "We've got no Pringles, here's some Tampax." It's not a good swap. Not the swap you needed.
Here's Carlos Tevez. Oh dear, he's going through again!
Oh! Fire!
It's all four for Carlos Tevez. It's connect four for the Argentine. And from 3-0 down, it's now 4-4. Paddy McGuinness is having an absolute nightmare at the Theatre of Dreams, and that nightmare is Carlos Tevez.
He's not enjoying himself against Carlos.
Well, I don't think there's much you can do about that, Jason. If you're Paddy McGuinness and you're faced up with Carlos Tevez, you are going to be second favourite.
Well, I'd say so, yeah. I'd say so. But the World 11 have obviously knew that from training. They've obviously gone, you know what, keep Carlos back, you know, wait for the second half, and he'll make all the difference, and he has.
I love the fact that Peter Schmeichel, still competitive as ever, is absolutely revelling in it. And Carlos Tevez is revelling in playing a bit of the pantomime villain.
Yeah, well, he always was, wasn't he? That's pretty much every club he went to. Certainly not gone missing tonight, though.
Bonucci finding Beck. Space over on the far side for Toby Brown, who's pretty handy, really. Toby Brown playing on that right-hand side, wearing number 21. He had trials at Crawley Town when he was younger. Stephen Bartlett looking to release Jermaine Defoe. Here is Brown. One of the most influential content groups in the country is the Sidemen, and he's a big part of that.
They're fantastic. My kids absolutely love the Sidemen.
Everybody loves Big Zoo. Second appearance for him. He's not able of cooking up a storm, but also a prominent figure in UK grime, and now he's got his boots on too. He also smashed the crossbar in the training session this week. And he replaces Brian Habana. Yes, Big Zoo. What a fella he is, by the way. He gave me a lift to the after party 2 years ago.
That's a claim to fame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he was confident pre-match. He said he was going to score himself. Could he get the winner?
Well, it's up for grabs. Here's Leonard. He's got Sam Quek in the centre. Still Aaron Lennon. This is Jack Wilshere. Trying to curl one. No, he's hit the post.
That was so close.
That's an incredible shot.
Nicky had no chance as well. There we go again.
Yeah, it just means there's a little bit of space up the pitch, and Big Zoo is going through the centre. This is Toby Brown. Tom Grennan. What a stellar game he has had. And if anyone is going to catch the headlines, it was always probably going to be him. He has been playing a little bit deeper this time around, but he's certainly made a contribution.
He's been solid, hasn't he? Some good sliding tackles and very confident on the ball.
And it's not over yet. Tevez. O'Shea, Tevez, O'Shea again, just a bit behind Robbie King. Tevez, oh, lovely feed.
Wow.
Big Zoo lays it off for Toby Brown, and Paddy McGuinness keeps hold of it really well. Did well under pressure there because Robbie Keane and Carlos Tevez had him in his sights. Just trying to pick the gap between Bonucci and Noah Beck. It wasn't quite there.
It was all exciting to Defoe. We thought it was going to be the Defoe show all the way through the second half, and then Tevez turned up.
Yeah, it's the Tevez tail now. Well, what happens in the final 12 minutes? Jermaine Defoe might steal it again.
Never know. I predict a draw and then penalties. I don't know why. I've just got a sneaky suspicion.
There's a few of these games that have gone to
weird,
penalty
isn't it?
shootouts.
Really weird.
Here's Hart, former Lionesses captain. Norman Kemp getting high up on this right-hand side. Tevez stops Houghton from reaching it too. Four Manchester City players clashing.
I don't remember Tevez doing this running when he played professionally. What's he doing in defence?
Let's go down to the touchline because Alex Scott is with Vicky McClure.
Yes, look, I've just pulled Vicky over. The drama, we've had goals, the entertainment, we've had the lot, Vicky. But remind us why we are all here tonight, please.
Yeah, we are all here for UNICEF. And I've got to say, you know, in the training, we see the films and we talk to people that have been on trips and you know, seeing where the money goes, and it's just so important. We're all here having a great time. It's a great match, but please, everybody, if you can give just a little bit, it's enough, and I can promise you that money is going to go to a child's life and really, really help them. So please, just give what you can.
What Vicky said, you just got me emotional. Vicky, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to the game. Back to you, Sam.
And you can donate by phone 0330 123 4442, or you can text us just with your mobile phone. You've got it in your hand. You're always double screening. I know you're playing with it right now. Just if you can, just text 40 30 20 or 10 to 70818.
Your phone. Yeah, I was just checking.
Lennon. Houghton. Good tackle by Bonucci. Oh dear. Houghton needing a little bit of treatment, I think. Ouch. What a character he is, Leonardo Bonucci, one of the best defenders of his generation. He was player of the match in the Euro final of 2020. He's left his mark on Steph Houghton. I'll tell you who's left his mark on this game. Carlos Tevez. 4 goals so far. And here's an example of why he was picked up by the management team.
Has anyone told him it's a charity match and these are celebs? I feel like he's playing at the ultimate of his ability. Fair enough, though. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's stolen the show so far. The man who won the Champions League playing for Manchester United, then crossed town controversially.
Oh yeah, remember that? Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you? I did not. I did not.
I was going to say, because you are wearing 32 Tevez on the back of a light blue shirt, standing next to me.
I'm certainly not. Not here. Absolutely not.
You did wear a Manchester City shirt here once, if I remember rightly.
I did, yeah. A charity game about 15 years ago, and I got booked for it. But I've still got the picture on my office wall of the Stretford end screaming at me while I stood there with my City top on, but it's all a bit of fun. It's like I always say about football rivalries, over a certain IQ level, it's just a bit of a laugh. Under it, someone's going to get hurt.
There is Carlos Tevez trying to do more damage. Angry Ginger. He got right involved there, and Carlos Tevez did not like it. They've made up now. There was a little bit of afters.
He just remembered. Just a little word in his ear. I mean, it was a clumsy tackle. But he got the ball, though. He got the ball.
It was the follow-through, I think.
It might have been, yeah.
That's why we had an angry Argentine. Yeah. Jackie Elka with a lovely bit of skill to take it over Toby Brown. Toby Brown. It's John O'Shea, back to Brown. It's Big Zoo, trying to go for it! Oh!
Big Zoo! Big Zoo's done it!
He's come up with the right recipe to put the world 11 in front, and it means the world to him.
He said it, to be fair, pre-game, he said, I'm going to get a goal, we're going to get the winner. The Ronaldo celebration as well.
It's Big Zoo with the Sue.
I love it.
It's one of the most popular goal scorers that the World 11 have ever had.
But this is what Soccer Aid is. You know, we've all seen Tevez score, we've all seen Defoe score. That's what it's about. Seeing someone like that, the Angry Gin's clearance before, Big Zoo scoring that goal, that's what's special about it.
A first ever Soccer Aid goal for Big Zoo. That's his moment.
Brilliant.
And for the first time,
what a comeback.
The World 11 are in front.
Paddy McGuinness having his pride reattached there by the physio team. He's back up on his feet.
I don't think he's going to come down from the clouds, Big Zoo.
Brilliant. Oh, this will be a popular substitution.
Absolutely. Sam Thompson, fresh from his match ball mission, delivering the match ball from Stamford Bridge all the way here to Old Trafford. He showed great resilience and resolve to get over the injuries he sustained on that mission. And look at the appreciation for him.
Now, a Sam Thompson goal that'd be a real drama, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He's been all the way around the country, past stadiums of MK Dons, Aston Villa, Port Vale. Went to Liverpool, which definitely meant he went the wrong way, but fans of those clubs, you can show your appreciation by donating now and helping Sam continue his mission of raising money for UNICEF. Just get in touch by texting 40 30 20 or 10 to 70818. Toby Brown. Grennan committing the foul. Well, we've got to see this again, and I don't think he'll ever tire of seeing it, Jason.
It's just what Soccer Aid's all about. It's just a great look at the joy on his face.
Pure raw emotion and passion.
I love it.
Bonucci. Well, the 1-11 are just 3.5 minutes away now from taking glory when they were 3-0 down.
Well, that first half, we just thought that was it. It was going to be the England show, but Schmeichel's done well there. Bonucci at the back and Tevez up front. The second half looks unstoppable. Tevez again, wow.
I think the England players wanted a free kick there on the edge of the box. They're not going to get one.
Fans do as well. Time wasting there.
Well, it's now become sort of serious again, hasn't it? No longer a friendly. Now all about winning. Lovely little dummy by Bonucci, who wants the ball played early. Here is O'Shea being chased by Jermaine Defoe's getting back there to help out. And we still need you to help out as well if you can. Any sort of contribution you can make. Remember the Child Investment Fund Foundation and matching donations up to 5 million.
That's brilliant.
And just £40 could help provide enough life-saving therapeutic food for 3 children for 1 week. And match funding means actually it could help 6 children. Just very simply text 40 30 20 or 10 to 70818. And thank you to everybody who has donated tonight.
It's unbelievable when you think of the times a lot of people are going through right now, and the fact that they're still able to find that place in their heart to do that is incredible.
Gorka Marquez, who's had to come back onto the pitch. Here's Lennon. We're going to ask you, Jason, now for your player of the match, because it's been an intense game. Who are you giving it to? And maybe we'll wait till Aaron Lennon has steamed past Tevez. And Tevez could be in trouble here.
It's going to be a red. Could be a red. I'm desperate for a red.
He's played the pantomime villain. Lennon dishes out the card. It's a yellow card, nothing more for Carlos Tevez.
I think it's the only way England are going to get a win if if Tevez would go off, to be honest. So, player of the match. I mean, everyone's put so much effort in, so much heart. But it's about moments. Soccer Aid's always about those big, memorable moments and what they mean to the individual. Angry Ginge for me, big United fan, Stretford End, those clearances, the big tackles, little bit of a to-do with Tevez. It's got to be the player of the match, Angry Ginge for me.
An assist, the clearance, and the day of his life. Not over yet. Wilshire's free kick, dealt with by O'Shea. Houghton trying to tussle with Toby Brown. It's away by Keane. Flicked away by Noah Beck. And there's the full-time whistle. Bounce back ability. At one point they were 3-0 down, then Carlos Tevez turned up, scored 4 goals, and then Big Zoo got the winner. They won't be kept down for long. The World 11 wins Soccer Aid for UNICEF for a record 8th time, inspired by Tevez, with a finishing goal from Big Zoo that couldn't be more popular amongst his teammates. They didn't win Soccer Aid until 2010. They've won 8 of the last 12 since. Last year belonged to England, but this year's Soccer Aid goes to Martin Compston, Robbie Keane, Peter Schmeichel, and their World 11.
Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Getting Big Zoo having that winner there at the end, that just really made it, didn't it? But some fantastic performances.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
I'm sorry. What just happened? Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025. Soccer Aid World 11 have beaten England by 5 goals to 4.
Yes, Leah and Mary are still here with us, but Big Zoo, you called it.
Let's go! World X-Side! World X-Side! World X-Side!
Listen, you see how this sounds. Second half, Defoe 54, Tevez 58-59, Defoe 64, Tevez 68-72. Zoo,
yeah,
83.
Come on, I'm up there with the greats.
Talk us through the moment.
Schmeichel told me you owe me a goal because I signed the badge. They told me just stay in the middle. Here it is, a little bit of movement off the shoulder. Toby cuts it back. I take a touch, I see the corner. Bow! I don't care if it's Paddy. I don't care if it's David James, Joe Hart. No lighting, no lighting, my friend.
Lee Mack, you've experienced those sort of moments.
No, I'm telling you, enjoy it because it goes downhill very quickly.
I don't mind.
He's put a shift in because he stinks, let me tell you.
I do smell, I'm not going to lie.
He was brilliant. I'm so proud.
Thank you. All I can say is donate to UNICEF. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Donate. Get donated for my goal. If you like my goal, make sure you donate. That's what we're here for.
Lovely one, Sue. Thank you to all our pundits. Thanks, Mary.
Mary's playing next year.
She's in the 6 soon.
You went here first.
The World 11 are seconds away from getting their hands on that. You go and celebrate, my friend.
I'll see you
Get
guys
hands
in a
on that
bit.
UNICEF trophy.
Aye,
10 back to
let's
Sam and
go.
Jason. One more time for Zoo!
Big Zoo!
Thank you, Dermot. Thank you, Alex. And interestingly, you know you've made it when your Wikipedia page is updated within seconds with these words. Big Zoo, DJ, television, singer-songwriter. He's best known for presenting Big Zoo's Big Eats and for scoring a screamer in the World 11 team during Soccer Aid on June the 15th, 2025. It was only 5 minutes ago.
Absolutely. One of the best goals I've seen scored at Old Trafford all season. Brilliant. Look at his face, I love it. It's such joy. Proper telly.
It's a beautiful thing.
Love it.
And his team are about to walk up and collect the trophy. And all of the dignitaries are there. Angry Ginge had a good day as well. He's picked up the Player of the Match award. Shatish Dasani, the chair of UNICEF UK, is part of the presentation party. So representatives from Adidas, Primark, EA Sports and Suzuki, who have all contributed to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2025. Debbie Hewitt, who is the FA chair, is handing out the medals. John O'Shea had a really good game, actually. Gorka Martinez, who had to play twice. Nicky Burnham made those crucial saves. Maybe the difference maker in terms of the way the game went. He was maybe lucky to stay on the pitch. Richard Gadd did well. Maisie Adams made a contribution. Edwin van der Sar played in the first half. That's Daniel Barkman just behind him, who is the goalkeeping coach. And then Carlos Tevez, who's still smiling about those 4 goals.
Great. He was fantastic.
Singh Chowdhury, there's another medal for him. Another medal picked up at Old Trafford for Carlos Tevez.
He saw that coming. 4 goals against England, he won't be back next year.
Big Zoo certainly will be. I don't think he's going to stop smiling until we reconvene in a year's time as well. Look at that. Toby Brown.
He had a good game, Toby.
Yeah, he did. And Rivaldo, who started that first half, a World Cup winner. Noah Beck, big contributor at the heart of the midfield. And Dermot's got details of how much money we've raised tonight.
We have indeed. Robbie, congratulations on another great soccer race.
Thank you very much.
If you would, give us a total.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the total is £15,280,163. God bless you all. Let's see you next year for more of the same. That is absolutely incredible.
Let's watch the World 11 lift that trophy.
Here's the moment. Wow, what a moment. Thank you so much to the players, managers, coaching teams and guests. But of course, as always, thank you for helping raise an incredible amount of money to support children around the world.
Absolutely, that is all we've got time for today for Soccer Aid UNICEF 2025. Thank you so much. Remember, you can keep donating until midday on the 15th of July. 100% of that donation is going to go to UNICEF and will make a difference to children's lives around the world.
It's been an incredible evening, hasn't it? Oh, thank you all so much for watching.
Good night.
Good night.